up?
And here he is, direct from some sort of dark dimension. Pumpkin guy. You in love all that you do. Keep up the good work.
That's a good way to start it. What's up? How's it going? Steampunk Chick, thank you for the 19 moons. 19 moons. What's up?
Greetings, PG and Jean. We are here and things have been done. Jim's up. Jim Pills happy. Jim Coffee said Jim clap.
All the claps. What's up? How's it going? Phoenix Monroe, hi. What's up? Thank you. Oh God, you put the bell in there. It should be more of a rock version. No? Okay, whatever. Yeah, lunch break, everybody. I miss remote learning. I really did. I didn't like being dragged into this place. I gotta sit here during lunch just by ourselves. We're like, whatever. What's up, Thanos? What's up, Phoenix Monroe, DJC? What's up, Ball Tank and Truck? What's up, Buccaneer Squirrel, Steampunk Chick, King Toy? What's the Rochi? Max Marvel? What's up, Fabio Gum, Spooky Kitty Cat? How's it going? Real Max Marvel? What's up? How's it going? How are you doing? What's up? I know who else is here. Brandon, what's up? How's it going? Notice all up. What's up? Why do I gotta say it so quick? Why the birds so loud? Shut up out there. Stupid birds. Bro. Oh, man, they loud. You know, every time. What's up?
Kinda looks like you guys are in either a sanatorium, courthouse, or monastery.
Yeah, basically it's school. So let me just drop this down to here. I don't need to be hearing birds that much. Boom, boom, boom. Ah, there you go. It's a good thing. Hold on. Where you go, chat? There it is. All right. No, that's the good thing about living in non-reality. If the birds are too loud, you can just adjust the volume. God, I wish that was real life, man. Dude, especially at night with crickets, when they're all like, wah, 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 and you're like, oh my God, just shut up. It's like tiny little alarms. Crickets are the car alarms of nature. They really are. They just keep going and they don't shut up. Same thing with like cicadas. Highlight Queen, what's up? I get to spend a minute of my birthday with all the best. Your birthday! Hey, happy birthday! Boom! Happy birthday, Highlight Queen. What's up? I hope this is not the highlight of your day because your birthday should be better than this. Do something fun, get cake. All the cake. I have been in a mood like you wouldn't believe for a cupcake, like a really good cupcake, not some ghetto generic cupcake that, you know, we make ourselves because we're terrible at baking, you know, and the bottom comes out burnt and the frosting's all kind of crappy. I want a good cupcake, not a store-bought cupcake that you get off the shelf in like a 6-pack that, you know, it's all kind of garbage and chemically tasting. I want a good, just baked. I got to go to a bakery. That's what we got to do. We got to go to a bakery. Oh, now you wake up. Oh, I heard sweets. What's up? Let's see. Fun Bug Guy. Hi. What's up? Eagles. What's up? Boom. What's up? Just sitting back and enjoying coffee and enjoying the stream. Yes. Nice. There you go. We got coffee, too. Yeah. Coffee. Hey, guess what? This is going to get changed up soon. That's right, Sniffles. You're going to be replaced. You want to know why? Because they got a new one coming out. Ghost. We're going to ghost it up whenever it's released. What? I like the ghost stuff. What's up? Tinker Schmidt. 45 moons. Boom. There you go. What? The leveling better carry over because they're already like level like 30-something now. You know? I don't want to lose the levels. What's up? Black Dirt, how's it going? You need a good... yeah, that's what... Exactly, King Toy. That's the perfect way to describe it. I need a good grandma cupcake. Yeah. I don't know if that means anything alternate on the internet as far as slang goes. I don't know if grandma cupcake is like some weird, you know, urban dictionary thing now. Yo, man, grandma cupcake. You know, that kind of thing. I'm talking about the food, the actual cupcakes. All the bots are going to be scouring this and going to be like, bro, you said grandma cupcakes, dude. You're banned. We'll see. Happy Wednesday. What's up? Hey, man, how's it going? DJC, what's up? How's it going? What? Hey, grandmas make the best food. What's up?
When I visited my friend in San Diego, we went to Sprinkles Cupcakes. I will admit it is worth the hype. They were delicious. Luckily we have Audie's Cupcakes near me. They were actually the winners of Cupcake.
Wars on Food Network, very good as well. Here's what I've noticed about places that win awards for stuff. Here's the thing. Places like that make decent food, all right? It's very reminiscent of basically how packaged food was in like the 80s. Because, like, dude, packaged food in the 80s wasn't horrible. The cookies tasted better, the cupcakes were better, and whatever. And then there was, you know, the increase in weird preservatives over the last 30, 40 years. And then it's just, bruh. Now, even stuff in the 90s was pretty decent. But I've noticed a lot of these places that have, like, decent stuff. I'm like, yeah, this is kind of what it used to taste like, you know, in ye olden times, you know? But I don't know. I don't feel like people should be winning awards for making food that tastes like food. But I guess that's a thing now. Dude, this actually tastes like food. You get an award. I don't know. It's just weird. No, I miss being able to just buy a box of cupcakes somewhere and having them being pretty decent. Less artificial additives. I miss the 80s. Even Girl Scout cookies aren't worth it anymore. Yeah, I haven't had those in forever because the last time I did have them, which was probably about 5 years ago, I was like, bruh. They just did not hit my palate in the appropriate way. Righteous got a birthday too? What? How's that even possible? People can't be born on the same day. It's just weird. Happy birthday! What's up, Ryan? Oh, God. It's your birthday. Happy birthday. Good job.
My favorite is a lemon blueberry cupcake they make, but it's only seasonal since they only use fresh fruits.
Oh, that's rare.
Package stuff nowadays, the different planet, I swear.
Yeah, it is. It's like a completely different world. Didn't used to be that way. And I noticed that with, God, what are those cookies? I forget the brand name. I don't know if they're, like, across the planet or if they're just regional. Entenmann's. Anybody have those little Entenmann cookies? Go.
This bark tastes like gingerbread. Here's an award.
Pretty much. Gingerbread. No, but the Entenmann, thank you. The Entenmann's cookies, the little ones, they were really good back in the day, and then they changed something, and then they decided to go back to their original recipe, which still didn't hit the mark. So, yeah, I don't know what it is. I don't know what they're doing. Whatever. I don't even care. I probably shouldn't be eating that crap anyway. But I do want a good cupcake. I will waste my calories on a really good cupcake. ADJ, what's up? How's it going? Oh, yeah, speaking of weird food, bro. Starbucks is getting into NFTs, apparently. Like, how does that even work? What am I going to get? No, they started the reward program called, like, I think it's Starbucks Odyssey, but it's backed by, I think, Polygon.
Having been born in the 80s, growing up in the 90s, I saw how much food changed. From portion sizes, quality, ingredients, costs, etc. It's both sad and infuriating.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah. And then you're just like, bleh, I'm not eating this. I'm going to make my own. And then we all got to waste our time making our own food when it used to be convenient and somewhat healthy. Snickerdoodles, pumpkin cupcakes, not making cinnamon cheese, they're making frosting. Ooh, frosting. Cupcakes, delicious. I like that new Starbucks one for fall. I haven't been there forever, and I don't plan on it. They're going to have NFTs, though. And when I say Polygon, not the website, because, God, Polygon, can you lighten up a little bit? Bro. No, I read the review on The Whale with Brendan Fraser, right? Dude, just complaint after complaint about the thing. And, you know, hey, if you're going to be a professional reviewer, you know, putting a bunch of expletives in your review, it really just, it kind of just knocks the professionalism down a little bit. And I feel like they took the film personally because they themselves are evil. Because basically they went through with this whole angle. It's like, oh, the whole film is about, it's cool and it's body shaming and the concept of beauty. I'm like, bro, just shut up. Just, come on.
Happy Wednesday, PG. We are one more day closer to spooky season.
Yes. Not many days left. We were gonna kind of break out the fall colors for our intros and stuff like that, but we're like, it's a little too soon. I looked outside and I'm like, that tree, that lone tree, it's green. So, all right, I guess we're still green out there. I don't go out a lot. Let's see. Hey, Cora, what's up? How's it going?
I can't wait to get my overpriced coffee with a side of useless JPEG.
Hey, useless JPEGs for the win. What's up? Cora, what's up? Happy Wednesday, PJ. We're one day closer. Why? It literally just read that. Sorry, I haven't had enough coffee yet. Thank you, Cora. Thank you, Stannis. Yeah, so, yeah, bro, I don't even know what, like, it's part of a rewards program, the Odyssey rewards program that's slowly rolling out with Starbucks, and apparently you can redeem rewards for NFTs. I mean, not for nothing. For your digital shelf, do you really want to have an NFT from Starbucks sitting on your shelf? You know? Or you're just looking at you're just flipping through all your cool little, digital baubles, and you're like, oh yeah, I remember I bought 38 drinks, and that's how I got that NFT of that, exploding coffee cup filled with rainbows. It's like, I don't know. And it was weird because the articles I read on the NFTs, they were like, why are all these large companies just really hopping on NFTs when they're basically dead in the water? I guess to everybody else who knows about them. But for people who, I guess, aren't familiar with the concept and how it's been manipulated and abused, they're like, wow, NFTs, these are so cool. But, hey, dude, properly implemented, NFTs would be a great thing. But they quickly got they got interneted, all right? A little close there. If that makes any sense. You know how, like, fan art got interneted? So did NFTs. They just became, like, people stealing other people's work and trying to make money off of it. Let's see. It's still hot. It's still hot in Michigan. Why? Average almost 80 degrees daily. I need fall weather, man. Yeah. It's like 80 degrees here, too. I think it's going to be like 78, 79. I'm like, bro, it's over. Stop. I'd rather have a Beanie Baby. Yeah, Beanie Baby. You can smush it and mush it and throw it across the room. Don't throw it across the room. That's a collectible. Oh, my God. We've been catching up now to get in the mood for the spooky season. Spooky season. What we ended up doing is because they have the Disney Plus has got the $2 for a month. We've been catching up on what do you call it? All the Simpsons Treehouse of Horrors. We're going backwards, okay? Because I can't remember the last one that I saw, so we're going backwards, and I got to tell you, they're not very good. No, I don't know. It's 59 in Ohio. That's it. Going to Ohio. I'm currently watching Xbox Showcase event. Instead of them showing an Xbox game, I have to sit through some random 6 hosts playing a random game. Well, it kind of depends on the Xbox event. Some of them are just like sit-downs, like tree houses, where they just have people sitting playing a game. But Nintendo did a thing this week, and Sony did a thing this week. And I was like, oh, look, more game news I am totally inundated with, as if I have not heard enough from Gamescom, and then Summer Games Fest, and then the Day of the Devs, and then everything else keeps going on. Future gaming. Oh, God, it just keeps going on forever. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff. Everything just, oh, God. Most of the stuff ain't coming out till 2023, so I don't care. What's up? I had a lot of Beanie Babies, Webkins a while back, but they were stolen when my mom and I moved. No, who steals Beanie Babies? I guess if they held on to them, guess what? They're probably really disappointed, right? Love the opening with Frank Grimes, Old Grammy. In hell, you have to watch them all back to back. Yeah, pretty much. Boom, boom, boom. What's an independent game showcase and development only? That's why. Yeah. But, blah, 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 blah. Oh yeah, but yeah, no, okay, no, Nintendo, yeah, that's a good point, Fabio. Besides Bayonetta and Zelda, it was farming game hell. Yeah, that's pretty much what I walked away with. But they're porting over another Fatal Frame game that was only released in Japan, but it was released on the Wii U, I think, in 2008. So I'm not terribly impressed with a lot of the remasters and remakes they're slowly churning out. And for everyone who's stuck paying a subscription when they didn't have to, when it first came out, the Switch, yeah, they're throwing some N64 games in, Oh, look, you're going to get, like, Pokemon Stadium. Remember when you played this on the N64? Now you can play it on a smaller screen and, whatever. Like, come on, dude. Also, the Resident Evil Cloud remakes. Okay, here's the thing. It's Cloud. It's a Cloud. It's like not even a remake. It's actually cloud-based gaming because the game is too graphically intensive to actually put on a Switch. They have to do cloud things. That's what they did with Kingdom Hearts. That's cloud. That's cloud. Literally, you're streaming that game. So when you buy that game, you don't have even the data in your Switch. It's cloud, from what I understand. So cloud gaming is slowly making its way into everything, but at the full cost of a game. Yeah. Sometimes, I mean, it'll work and it'll be fine. And that's why I think, at least Xbox is ahead of the curve there because they already have the infrastructure, et cetera, et cetera. It actually works, but I don't feel... I would rather do a subscription to have access to streaming games like Netflix than pay for them individually, not have even the data on my console, and I'm just streaming them. If Nintendo let you stream those games on a PC as well, then I'd be cool with that. But they ain't never going to do that. Though I really think Nintendo should make a Switch emulator that you could use on your PC to stream all the games as a service. Because I think everybody here who doesn't have a Switch would definitely do that. I think it would be worth it, That's why I got a Steam Deck. Yeah, just cloud everything. Cloud, basically remote desktop gaming. Yep. It works when you have a decent connection. Speaking of which, we had to upgrade our router Wi-Fi thing. Well, it's our router. Because it was a couple of years old, and I feel like it was showing its wear. And we got a couple of bits up and bits down. As the speed slightly got increased, we're not dropping any frames. So I had to hook that up last night, which apparently, you know how you... Hey, you know when you set up Wi-Fi router and you got to go through your web browser and, set it up through there, or maybe your phone, but, if you're on a PC, web browser. Apparently, Firefox just will not work. I'm like, why isn't this setting up? This is simple. I've done this like a dozen times, bro. Yeah, apparently. It took me a while because then I had to, because I couldn't get internet because the thing was messed up. I had to use my phone, look it up. I'm like, dude, why isn't this thing, blah, blah, blah. Oh, yeah, by the way, in the small little footnotes all the way at the bottom, make sure if don't use Firefox because apparently it's not compatible with setting up a router. I mean, bro, I'm like, dude, are you kidding me? What? Like, it doesn't make any sense. I had to use Opera of all things. Opera! Yeah, I'm not using Chrome. I installed Chrome once because I had to for some like weird important form because basically whoever coded the website only did it for Chrome. Good job. That's the person you want to hire. And then I deleted it immediately. I'm not doing it. Not using Chrome. Because it's resource intensive more than everything else. Dude, use the Opera GX if you need I think it's Chrome-based anyway. Even Microsoft's Edge is Chrome-based. Yeah. But not for nothing, at least for me, Firefox loads everything a lot faster. Of course, maybe because it's not compatible with anything. It's just like, nope, none of this works. It's all broken. I had to make an extension. Yeah, right? At this point, Firefox is better. Yeah. One of the new Pokemon from the new game can apparently cook. Oh, well, that'll save me some trouble. On Sunday, I managed to port my game project to the Steam Deck. Good thing it ported easily. Hey, I need to either add controller support or map the controller's keys. Controller support. Everybody likes controller support. Getting an articulated ergonomic chair to work. Thanks. When I was a kid, my friends and I would go buy separate Atari games and then trade them when we had played them all. That would be the good things. That's a good thing to do. You can't do that now. What do you do? Have like shared Steam libraries and stuff like that? Like if you have good friends, you can kind of share your library with them. I mean, that's as good as it's going to get. But, oh, dude, the Assassin's Creed Special Edition for the next game, what is it, Mirage? The Special Super Edition that comes with, a soundtrack, and it's got this huge statue and a steel case. Still doesn't come with a game. It does not come with a game. But here's the thing. It comes with a soundtrack on a compact disc. Okay, so they know how to manufacture physical discs, yet they just didn't want to do it for the game. And I'm like, what? Why do they keep doing that? Okay, like at that point, you just you might as well just do a digital code for the soundtrack too. I mean, my God, is Chrome that problematic? I've just had enough of the Google verse as it is. Let's see. They're spotlighting everywhere for gaming. Why? I don't know. Everybody deserves their moment in the sun. Why not? So try to have 3 hours left. Oh God, 3 hours left. You can do it. That extension was for relatives' work. They could shell out Xbox for the vendor, or could just make an extension, raise it, pen through Google Maps, learn how, and made it work in a weekend. Nice, good job. All right, getting on top of things. Use Chrome, bro. Everybody use Chrome. Yeah, but for Nintendo, what else did they announce that was actually interesting? Pikmin 4, but it was just like a trailer, so it's like, oh, Pikmin 4, yay! Oh, it's just a trailer. Just CGI trailer with Pikmin 4. And they have a shirt.
After Valhalla, I'm kinda done with AC.
Yeah, I can imagine that. But, what are you gonna do? Well, Mirage is supposed to be more like a traditional Assassin's Creed. New follow, thank you. What's up? Thank you. It's supposed to be more like a traditional one, so it may not be as bloated. But the, what is it? Codename, what? Red or whatever? That one's supposed to be more RPG-like, or, Odyssey-like, I guess. But that's the one that's supposed to take place in ancient Japan. And, dude, there are so many games. What is it about, like, ancient Japan that everyone keeps churning out games for? Because there's, what, Rise of the Ronin's coming out? You had all those other ones? Go.
They said it about Valhalla at first, too.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess we'll see. We'll see when it comes out. But for me, I generally don't care. I'm like, yeah. The last one I played was Origins. I watched Dawn play most of Odyssey, and I was like, bleh. Yeah, because I was just like, it's not engaging. Like, I don't feel like the characters or the story is interesting at this point, because they've gotten so disjointed. I'm like, meh.
Swords, mainly katanas.
Yeah, but what am I going to do with that? Like, I got to tell you, out of every historical point, and this is my own personal taste, I don't like old-timey stuff, right? I don't like the whole knights era of things. I don't like feudal Japan, feudal China, feudal England, feudal everything. It's like, it's so old. I'm just like, bro, oh my God. Basically, anything pre-World War II, my eyes glaze over. I'm like, oh, boring history. Ugh. Because there's nothing fun there, What am I going to do? Oh, I jump on a horse and there's a lot of trees. Yay. I don't want that. The only thing I would be interested, I want to see Assassin's Creed, whatever, prehistoric dinosaurs, where you got to leap from dinosaur to dinosaur and assassinate a T-Rex. Okay, this is how goofy I want it to be at this point. Yeah. No, it's fine if you like it. It's just, for me, it's never been a thing. History is interesting, but not generally through the eyes of gaming to me. And I know Assassin's Creed tried really hard, to have accurate representations and, they laser scan things and all this other fun stuff. But for me, I'm just like, the story in and of itself is very,
Did you know that Old West cowboys and samurai in feudal Japan existed at the same time?
Yeah, I feel like I've been told about this, like, numerous times. Go.
So Assassin's Creed, Saints Row Edition.
Yeah, that's what I need. I want the Saints Row goofiness on every game. And that's just my personal taste. I want a samurai with a clown hat and squeaky shoes. So you got to be extra stealthy. When he's going to assassinate somebody, and all you hear is, wah, wah, wah. And the guys underneath the building are like, do you hear, like, squeaking? Just like this a clown in the sky or something, whatever. Then he tries to scuttle off. Dude, that'd be hilarious. It would be funny. I would find it funny. Maybe I should do that. I should, somebody, hey, who wants to start a game dev thing? And I'll just come up with weird, goofy ideas that everybody can work on. We'll just call it, we should just make a franchise. They have, like, simulators, like fill in the blank simulator. It's like it's a brand. We should just come up with, like, whatever. Feudal Japan, stupefied. you know, and you just like make everything just bombastic and weird. Yeah. I'm just saying, man. Yeah, just you make it goofy because yeah, every all right, I'm not gonna say every game, but a lot of games take things way too seriously, and we got enough serious crap happening in the real world that I don't want to deal with like. You know, oh, the code of this and the code of that, and this thing's happening here in real world thing, and look at this subtle subtext, not so subtle subtext that mirrors what's going on in the real world. It's like, oh god, an injection of politics and issues between different species of humans. I'm like, come on, dude, you got enough of that IRL. Stealth Clown Ninja Simulator. There you go. It's extra hard. What? You distract them with like floating balloons and then that'd be funny. If a dev company can make a jumping game every week, we can't possibly fail. Yeah. Just make another jumping game. Reskin it. Jumping game. Jumping game. Boom, 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 boom. What was the other thing? All right. PlayStation. They showed off some stuff. There was a state of play like earlier today. Another Yakuza thing, which is not surprising. What was that? Synduality actually kind of looks interesting because it's like an anime thing, but you got a little mech. Think of like anime Titanfall, I guess. I mean, that's the only way to describe it. Yeah, but you're not like in. Well, you kind of are. Just it's a trailer you got to look at. They had a PSVR 2. They showed like a game from it. What was it? Pacific Drive looked kind of interesting. There was another one that was interesting. Oh, Stellar Blade. I probably won't play it, but it looks snazzy AF. Like quite literally, it's like Bayonetta meets Dark Souls. It looks pretty good. It was under codename something or other, but if you do like that kind of vibe, it's like got that anime vibe. It doesn't look so anime. It looks a little more realistic, but it kind of has that. Fights are going to be difficult / Bayonetta kind of jumping around, cute protagonist kind of thing. Stellar Blade. Look it up. Go. Thanks for the follow. What's up? Thank you. Assassin's Creed and Neo Tokyo, then either go Akira or Blade Runner, Urban Dystopia. Yeah, I need an Assassin's Creed in the future. Like I would be all up in that, But not. I'm tired of the Blade Runner, cyberpunk futuristic feel. Makes me want to puke. I feel like my eyes are getting burned out by all the neon I'm looking at. Speaking of really new Disney, everyone seems to like Disney Dreamlight. Well, at least people that have played it. There are a lot of people who are like, oh, Disney, brr. That's that group of people. And I get that, but no, people who are playing it generally enjoy it. Stainless steel rat, but we're killing. All right. Did you stall early today? Yes, I did. I don't even know why. I just felt like it. Steam has a new hunting game. I'm interested in it. Ooh. Civil War game with all soldiers using water guns. There you go. And water balloons. Go.
Assassin's Creed, Akira crossover. Your assassin gets psychic powers.
Yeah, sure. Why not? Psychic powers. In the future. That would be pretty cool. I'd be all right with that. Because I know they just like to dwell on old-timey stuff for whatever reason, because it's like, oh, blah, 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 DNA, blah, 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 blah. Well, it's like, whatever. Let's just move the story forward. Tired of just getting attacked by wolves for no apparent reason. Yeah, I mean, and a vehicle would be nice. Just being an assassin and being able to just drive around in a vehicle and then just stick your hand out the window and just, that'd be kind of fun. Saw the state of play yesterday, and it was fine. I got intrigued after Rise of the Ronin trailer. Also, Thor Chungus. Yeah, but that was the other thing, the Rise of the Ronin thing. I'm like, old-timey. It's not like those games are bad. They're actually critically acclaimed, but for my taste, I'm just like, meh. Shouldn't they have like a Last Samurai game that's like takes place like in the future, where it's like future, Japan, but there's this one person that's upheld the samurai code from generation to generation, that kind of thing. I'm sure there's got to be an anime or story about that, because that'd be interesting. Yeah. I don't know how many legit samurais are still alive doing the thing, like walking around the street sort of thing, protecting people. Yeah, just walking around being like, bro, I will unsheath this thing and scare the hell out of you, and then you're not gonna have any limbs. I'll do it. Simulator to simulator. Yay. Play a character that is about to start up a simulation let's play video. Nice. I'm not into Disney-based games. Disney just seems to be everywhere. Yeah, everything's everywhere.
The closest you have to that is Samurai Jack, but he was flung into the future instead of being from that futuristic time.
Yeah. I know, I feel like that would be a good story. You know, for somebody who's really into that lore, you know? You could just make up a story about, like, this one lone samurai family that kind of upheld everything through years and years and years and years and years, and then it's like, you know, 2390 or something like that. You know, and there are only ones, you know? I think that'd be interesting. I mean, you can make it real artsy and be like, oh, man, you know. And then he could literally be the last samurai. Kind of dies at the end, and there's this, like, whole lost lineage and tradition, you know, kind of thing. Beast Simulator is another game I recently played and loved. And what? Silver Chains, which is psychological horror, is a pretty good game too. Ooh, psychological horror. Yeah, I wanted to get Dawn to play Beast Simulator to desensitize. She's like, but got B in it. I'm like, come on. It's sounding very Highlander-ish. Well, it's not like there could be only one. It's just a regular dude with a sword. You know, it doesn't have superpowers. Not superpowers, just good reflexes. Fatal Frame. Yeah, there's new Fatal Frame. Kind of new, but it was released in Japan in 2008, so it's just basically kind of a spiffy version that's being ported over to the Switch. So many ports, dude. And remakes and remasters. I'm like, oh. There wasn't even really a release date on Zelda, right? Yeah. Then there was a delay on the Wii Sports Tennis that's supposed to come out. Or not Wii Sports, Switch Sports. Yeah, so that's something we gotta wait for. Not happy about that. It's coffee time, chat. Coffee. Coffee time. Gonna have some coffee. Yeah. Hey, but there's Skull and Bones. That's gonna come out soon. Yeah, that was the other thing that came out. What was it? The Ubisoft thing? I'm like, God, just stop with the Just Dance stuff. I don't even know. What do you just put your hands in the air at this point with your phone? I'm like, God, it was so much better with the Kinect. It was almost something like you could get a workout. Now you could just, you know, you have a parrot that can, you know, hold a phone and you're pretty good. It's ridiculous. And I like the Rocksmith Plus idea, but I don't like subscriptions. Decent coffee. Dawn almost had me spend $29 on Disney Dreamlight. I have resisted the urge for instant brief gratification. Yeah. I know. So far, she hasn't put anything into it. Thank God. Yeah, but she's enjoying it. I guess she's just like in that mode where she wants a chill game. You know? I kind of just want the time to have a chill game. But right now I'm in Disney Plus mode because we got a month to binge everything that we have to. So, you know, I'm going to be doing that for a while. So Chucky Season 2 trailer. The season is going to be great. Yes. There you go. Yeah, I saw that. They came out like actually this morning, I think. I was like, yay, Chucky. I don't know why I'm just like, even though Chucky is a murderous little doll, I still I root for them. I'm like, yeah, come on, you can do it. I don't know why. It's like, you know, he's likable. You know, he's cynical. He's sarcastic. You know, he's just totally obnoxious. Let's see. Hate psychological horror. It's too much like my childhood. Yeah. I don't know. May 12th next year for Zelda. Ooh, May 12th. All right, that's only a little less than a year away. So, assuming it doesn't get pushed back again. Historically speaking, samurai, what their whole honor thing was based on obeying a lord and doing whatever he said without question. Don't. Oh yeah, so like we were only following orders kind of people. That's not good. Yeah, whatever lord's involved. Oh, you want me to just chop off their hand? Okay. Hey, that wasn't very honorable, sir. Why'd you do that? Well, they told me to. Hey, what? That doesn't make any sense. Oh, I gotta kill you now. Why? Because they told me to. Dude, I'm a samurai. I gotta follow the code here. You know, bro code. He's my bro. I gotta kill you. Disney Dreamlight isn't even graphically attractive. Gameplay gets old. Yeah, in your opinion, I find myself just ignoring it after the first 10 minutes of streaming. Yeah, that'll happen. It's not for everybody. It's kind of like I won't watch people play Animal Crossing, but if I'm playing it myself, I'm like, yay, you know. But watching somebody else, I'm like, oof. No, because it's unless you want chill background, I guess. Yeah, it kind of depends on your mode. Ronin are masterless samurai. See, there you go. That's I'll probably be more like them. I like them. Yeah, they're like, bro, I'm not taking orders from nobody. I'm doing what's right. That's right. Yeah, allegedly. Oh, we did get to see. Well, we got to see a couple of things. It was on the internet somewhere. The live action Comey Can't Communicate. There's a couple episodes floating around. Technically, they're all floating around. No, we saw like a couple of them. It's not bad. It's not great, but they just really condensed a lot of stuff into the 8 episodes from what I'm seeing so far. There's a movie called Ronin that came out in 1998. It's good. Wasn't that with like Robert De Niro? Today, I ran up my stairs and smashed my foot really hard. Don't do that! Why? Watch where you're going. Samurai Jack then would behead people in broad daylight if he didn't bow their heads in front of their master. That's what I'm saying. It's just... What? Samurai back then. That's weird, right? Why would they do that? It doesn't make any sense. They're mean. Samurai are mean. We shouldn't be glorifying them romantically in feudal Japan type stuff. Just saying. Ronin are better. Where are you going to binge watch first on Disney Plus? We're actually going through the Disney stuff, not the Simpsons stuff. Yeah, I know we're going through the Disney stuff. We're just going through all the Treehouse of Horrors because that's basically all I have an interest in right now. So we started with the last episode and we went back to like, I think we're at season 27, but we're working our way backwards until there's something I remember. You know, and I used to watch them all the time, but I haven't watched them in probably a decade, so I've probably missed the last 10. And I didn't miss anything, frankly, because, like I said, they were not very good. You know, I like some of the bits, but you know, some of the animation takes on it, but I don't know. Maybe in my head, I'm just putting, you know, I wasn't super developed mentally as a kid watching the first Treehouse of Horror. But I had like James Earl Jones narrating The Raven, you know? But, What? I'm just saying, I feel like the earlier ones were better, and I'm not sure if I wasn't developed in my taste, or I was just, you know, a dumb kid, so I found everything amusing, or they were actually good. So now I'm going to go backwards and figure it out. Anime Samurai Champloo takes all kind of jabs at standard samurai, and the kind of cowardly bullies many turned out to be right from episode 1 even. Wow. Well, it's kind of sad. Finally, they're showing the games. Be right back. Games! Yeah. You let me know. Boom, 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 boom. Bum, 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 bum. What's up? Hey, what's up, Wolf Canis? How's it going? Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, but I would probably like, well, assuming we ever get a PS5, I'm like, God... Again, I said this last time. I feel like because we haven't had access to a PS5 since its inception, we're just going to wait for like the PS5 Pro if that ever comes out. Or the Slim, you know, version or whatever. Because at this point, I'm just like, there's now maybe 2 games I want to play on that system. And I'm like, well, maybe it'll be ported over to PC. Well, dude, Lost Judgment's making its way to Steam. They just came out today. Dude, those Judgment games, the Yakuza spin-offs, are on Steam now. Yes. Pretty cool. I have an idea for a D&D character. Well, Pathfinder 2. A ghost Ronin who wants to redeem himself so they can join their lord in the afterlife. He is lawful evil and thinks he is in purgatory, so he does good things as a matter of course in order to redeem himself, but it never works. as he just needs to do good things for the deed in and of itself, no matter how small. Yeah, sure, go with it. Why not? Write it down. Well, you already did. Cut and paste. Put it in a Word document. Start working on it. Go. No, I want your final report by Monday. Wait, what? This isn't schoolwork. We're in school. Do it. I feel I'm one of those people who fall asleep to Simpsons every night, but I got tired after 5 months, and now it's Futurama. Futurama! Hey. PS5. Dude, PS5 Slim, I feel like it's going to happen, you know, because by the time they come out with another console in the future, it's going to be a while, you know, because there was quite the advancement from last gen to current. And I'm like, I feel like PS5 feels it needs to catch up a little bit to the Xbox Series X because it's underpowered by comparison, right? It really is. So the next model they come out with for the PS5 will probably meet what the Xbox Series X can do. It'll probably have the same specs. And then going forward, it'll probably be a couple of years, like 5 years before they come out with another one. I give them about a year or two before they announce another thing. Because that just seems to be the cycle of things. Because they did that with the PS4 and all that stuff. Never did my schoolwork. You never did your schoolwork? Oh, God. Neither did I. It's fine. Don't forget the covers of what TPS report. Yep. Need the covers. You got to have a nice glossy cover. Make sure it's bound. Bring it to whatever the copy place. Kinko's. Bring it to Kinko's and make sure you get a professional looking cover for it. Oh, I got to track down that Kinko's card that we have. It's so ridiculous. Oh, God. All right, I'm going to try to do that thing where I think I know where something is in the utter destruction chaos. You guys ready? Let me see if I can find it. This will be hilarious if I find it. I think I could find it. It might be in another place. Do we search, chat? I feel like I should search. What's up?
4.5 years, the only person I downloaded Twitch for. I enjoy your commentary and your preferences on coffee candy. Keep up the amazing work.
Hey, coffee candy.
Heart.
Thank you. Gamesy, I appreciate. Thank you. Thanks for making the effort. No, I'm not going to waste the stream going looking for something. No, I quite literally have one of those Kinko cards that you would actually put in a machine and have to put money on and then put it in a copy. I don't know why I still have it. I probably got like 30 cents on it still. It's ridiculous. Thank you. What? I'm getting better, but still, what, in pain? What? Hope Call told me to tell you to say hi. Hey, Hope, how's it going? Lakota Warrior, good vibes, boom. Good vibes, get better. Do the thing that makes you feel good. Stop being sick. Don't be and be well. Yeah. And hello, Hope. How's it going? Dun, 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 boom, boom, boop, boop, boop. Go. That was big. What's up? Thanks for the new follow. What's up? How's it going? Hero, what's up? How you doing? I'm doing all right. How you doing? What's up? Long time, first time. Unfortunately, I'm at work, so I'll drop by later. There you go. All right, Chrome. What's up? Be well. Do something fun at work. I don't know. Do something fun at work. That's all the advice I got. Try to make it fun. Sounds like a really crappy situation. Hope that heals up. Yeah. Bum. Don't be a schmuck, but be well. Yeah, there you go.
Painted yourself into a corner with that song, D.
What? No, that's all right. You can always bleep out everything you need to. What? It's the implied aspect of it. Yeah. But, I'm doing all right. I hope you have a nice day so far. So far, so good. We're doing things, talking about games, having fun, drinking coffee. What more could you want out of life? What more could you want out of life? $1 million. Shut up. You know what would be nice right now? $1 million. Hey, that doesn't just happen, man. You got to play the lotto for that. Wait, what? What about working hard? Oh, come on, dude. This isn't the 50s. Work is loads of fun. Well, yeah. Well, sometimes you probably toe something good, right? Boom, 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 boom. What? Yeah, cream soda. Cream soda? I feel like cream shouldn't be in a soda, but I'm going to get coffee. Go! Hey, Among Us is getting VTubers. They're putting HoloLive characters in Among Us. It's going to be part of a crossover. Oh, God. Oh, God, more crossovers. Hey, why don't they put Foamy in Among Us? Because I feel like he would be perfect to just murder everybody. I'm just saying. What's the hashtag inevitable? Yeah, that's pretty much. I just found it really weird, but started binge watching Star Wars, The Clone Wars on Disney Plus. Oh yeah, what's that other? We mentioned it last time. Was it like Tales of the Jedi or something, or Jedi Tales? It's gonna have the similar style to Clone Wars, but actually it's gonna look a little bit more refined because it's up to date. That actually looks pretty good. It looks pretty good if you're into that style, so keep an eye on that. Foamy would be unstoppable. It was cheap at Dollar Tree, so I grabbed a bottle. Boylan. Oh, it's Boylan. Yeah, I kind of assumed it wasn't Boyland cream soda, because I feel like that'd be kind of sketch. Right there. Let's see. The Bad Batch. Yeah, there was a Bad Batch, too. I started binge watching. Let's see. Hello, Fred. What? Coffee. Coffee. I love coffee. Really love Clone Wars art style. There you go. Nice. Oh, they're keeping it alive. I saw a couple. The other thing I saw on Disney was a couple of the Simpsons shorts. It's weird because here's the thing. Like with the Simpsons, there was a lot of shots at Disney, right? Like, ooh, Market of Beast, you know, on Maggie Simpson. And they're like, it's like a tattoo of Mickey or something. And I was like, they're letting that go. Like, they're like, all right. And I'm wondering if Disney's at that point where they're like, we know everyone looks at us as some evil corporation. Let's just poke fun at ourselves, because if we try to deny it, then it looks even worse. You know? So I think Disney's just owning it. Well, quite literally, everything. And they're just like, yeah, we're evil corporation. Sure, make a joke. Ka-ching. Yeah, it's kind of weird. What do you think about HBO taking down a bunch of cartoons recently? I think it sucks because whoever started is now in control of HBO. They're canceling and pulling things left and right, you know, and that's not good for the viewers, you know. It's just like, just leave it up there. But we don't want to pay anybody for it. Get rid of it. Tax write-off. It's ridiculous, you know. We went through that like a lot, like 2 or 3 times. It was insane. One of the troopers looks like Rambo. Go.
Struggling to breath and eyes are watering. Hooray.
Hey.
Fall is here and the pollen wave with it.
The pollen wave. Pollen wave. You gotta look at your phone. It'll say pollen high, and then you put on something that you don't get all the pollen. Hey, even if you're not like one of those people that with the masks there, you go outside, you wear a mask, bro. It cuts down allergens like you wouldn't believe. Dawn usually has allergies, but with the whole thing going on, you know, go outside, wear a mask, blah, blah, blah. No allergies. Like, quite literally, didn't have any allergic weird stuff happen last season. It was nice. Yeah. No, because there weren't used tissues all over the place. No, because when she goes to throw them in a basket, she always misses, and they're on the floor. And then I gotta wait for them to dry out, because I'm not picking up soggy tissues. Let's see. Disney won't own up to the innuendo, though. Those silver-dipped mouse ears had some mature implications. I heard they removed them from the store. What are you gonna do? Oh, you're on allergy meds, so you're good. Oh, all right. There you go. Either or, I suppose. I try to take as few medicines as humanly possible. I did take calcium today, though. I'm not gonna die, am I? No, I realize I definitely don't get enough calcium in my diet. Yeah. One time I went karate instructor that looked like Rambo. Worked nunchucks good for a bit. Then bonged himself in the... Oof, that's gotta hurt. Imagine. Oh, God. I didn't want to hit there. You figure if you're a karate instructor, the first thing you should be wearing is protective gear. You know what I'm saying? Especially there. Especially if you're running around swinging sticks around like a ninja, you know? Ninjas! Zombie Snow White, what's up? Calcium-infused pumpkins. You try not to take any. I take them all. Yeah. Well, I know. What's our regimen? Our medicine regimen consists of a saline solution for our nose when it gets stuffed up. Calcium. Every once in a while, vitamin C. And I think that was it, right? What's the other thing we take? Chocolate milk isn't a vitamin. It has calcium, yes, but all right, whatever. So that's it. We're pretty good. And acid. Okay, depending on what we eat. So that's basically it. And it's sad because every time I tell a doctor, they're like, hey, all right, what are the medicines you're on? I take a calcium supplement, sometimes some vitamin C, and a saline solution for my nose. Like, what else? Oh, an antacid every once in a while. All right, what else are you taking? No, that's it. All right, are you sure you're not taking anything else? No, I'm not taking anything else. Are you sure? Yes. Nothing for cholesterol, blood pressure, anxiety, stress? No. What about pain medicine? You got to be taking pain medicine. No, I just walk it off. All right. Allergy? Nah. Hallucinogens? Nope. How about the weed? You got to take some of that. No. They're like, let me get another nurse in here. You know, like they don't believe you. They send somebody else in. They're like, okay, what medicines are you taking? Oh my God, I just went through this. Yeah, but they just wrote down calcium and vitamin C. What else are you taking? Yeah. Table flip. It's ridiculous. Your doctor's going to revoke your old Pum'Kin card. I eat my burritos with chipotle sauce, sometimes red or green salsa. Nice. There's the allergy meds that require a driver's license for the summer. Yeah, I always found that weird. Well, somebody ended up making, I think, meth out of those. Some genius was like, hey, look what I can do. And you're like, oh, God. I'm technically, because microdosing is how to treat ADD. Really? I feel like that's dangerous. Doctor, but do you want to? We've got 500 different prescriptions for you. And you need all sorts of stuff for not even. That's the whole thing. They always ask if I want something. Yeah.
I hope you're having a wonderful day.
Yeah. Best mom, thank you. Appreciate 35 minutes. Yeah. Thank you. Appreciate it. Boom, boom, boom. Take a single multivitamin, nothing else. I got a smaller reaction once from my doctor, but not since. Seemed to believe me after a bit. Oh, that's good. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Yeah, usually every time I go into a doctor's office, I'm like, look, I generally don't like taking medicine unless I absolutely have to. And they're like, oh, all right. Because they were going to give us a bunch of medicine because we're a little chunk, right? You know? We got the chunkiness, right? And they're like, oh, we could give you this. It'll be an appetite suppressant, blah, blah, blah. We do this and da, 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 da. Maybe we can give you that and you can do that. I'm like, flat out, I'm like, well, that doesn't change, like, it's kind of just putting a Band-Aid on it. Yeah, but sometimes you need a little bit of help. And I'm like, And I'm like thinking, Yeah, but it's not going to break my weird eating habits. That's the problem. Because that's a psychological thing. And they're like, well, we can give you something for that, too. I'm like, well, no. Because then once I get off that, I'm just going to binge eat and I'm going to be back where I was, you know? So then it's like this slow thing. And people generally like the quick fix. And considering how the world is, I don't blame them. But it's like, I just like, I feel like I got to work on things up here, you know, to get everything else in order.
She doesn't use rye bread. It makes everything taste like sour dirt. Don't use rye!
I still don't like rye bread. It's too powerful. It's too powerful a bread. Take an personality medication. That's about it. There you go. You live in America and there isn't 12 things wrong with you. What's wrong with you? I know, right? I mean, basically that's it. I mean, I got strained things and kind of torn this, torn that, and dislocated whatevers and stuff like that. Pinched nerves, whatever. Compressed spine. Hey, that's my fault. But whatever. You know, it's like other than that, but I'm not taking anything for it. Like, whatever. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a masochist. You got to hear it in Dr. Nick's, hi, everybody. Yeah, that guy. Living in America. Put that on a health chart. Yep. Yeah, we live in America. I probably gained 10 years by moving out of the city, frankly. You know, let's see. Care for the pumpernickel breads are prepared to take over the rye. Pumpernickel. Ugh. Where did I leave off? Go. Ads. Boo.
That reminds me, I found this awesome meatball recipe that uses a paste made from dark rye, heavy cream and an egg to hold the meat together. It is an amazing counterplay between flavors. I love it.
You know, I never thought about that, right? Huh. No, because usually meatballs, you know, you can put bread in there and whatever, but I never thought about putting rye in there. Huh. Weird. Hey, I'll try that, because I literally made meatballs the other day. Well, I had turkey meatballs. Oh, yeah, and Heinz ketchup. What the hell did you do to your no sugar, bro? Your no sugar ketchup. Here's the thing. Last time I got no sugar ketchup, because you know what? Ketchup doesn't need sugar in it. I find it to be too sweet. It's like a sweet sauce. It's garbage. All right? So I usually get the no sugar one, right? They put something in there that it does not taste the way it did about 3 years ago. It is all sorts of jank right now to my taste buds. It has this very fake sweetness added to it. It's like, well, you know you want sweetness in your ketchup. No, I don't. Ever. Ever. And now that I taste it, I'm like, oh, God, I ruined it. I'm going to have to start making my own ketchup, chat. That's it. Making my own ketchup. I used to have to take 200 acetaminophen for cramps every day. Now I either write it out or use a heating pad or make a smoothie, a micro powder. Oh, we got the matcha cheese. We got to make those later. Cocoa because I'm sick of the medicine. Fun times. Yeah. It's terrible, you know? And after a while, you build up a tolerance to the medicine. Like, that happens to Dawn all the time. She's like, well, medicine's not working anymore. I guess I got to get something else. It's weird that she builds up a tolerance that quickly, you know? Like allergy medicine, stuff for cramps, all that stuff. It's like, all right, build up a tolerance. I'm like, dude, just... This is why she doesn't like taking anything. Because, like, if I keep taking things, they're never going to work. But medicinally, I think I'm kind of a lightweight. Like, I think if they give me something, I'm going to be like, oh, my God, whoa, dude, it was an aspirin. Relax. Oh, God, no, man, I'm seeing things. Splatoon 2. What? Event once said ketchup is just tomato jam. Yeah, that's pretty good. I can see that. Sensitivity practice for OCD and side minutes needed for migraines. T-Rex for anxiety attacks. Macabre. That's a lot of stuff. Go.
Okay. Have good stream.
Hey,
Got to visit the friendly pathogen-encrusted neighborhood DMV and then take Grandma her phone in the hospital where she broke her hip.
Oh.
So she is doing better than me today.
Yes.
D.
All right, well, here's what you do. Somebody clip this. Vero. Boom. Good vibes to your grandma. May they be well. And get up and walk in. Get out of that hospital. Be well. Vero's grandma. All right. We love you, Vera, Grandma. Get well. Yeah. Somebody better clip that. I'm trying to spread cheer and joy and good vibes here. Do it. Then you can show it on the phone, and then people be like, "Oh, look, yeah." What? It's good to know. I want them to know we care about them. We want you to have good vibes and get well. Yes. Be well. Have a good day. Go. Yeah. What? It's important. Cheering up people is flippin' important, you fool. Do it. Bucket of sunshine. Yeah, it depends on the day you get me. Sometimes I'm a big bucket of beep. Erbo, what's up? How's it going? Good day. We're going to work here Tuesday. Now it's drawing and chill day. Drawing and chill day. God, I got to start drawing stuff. No, man, you got to work on that second comic. Hurry up. Get going. Coffee. God, I hate that bell.
At Jim Others, hi Pumpkin Guy. How have yous been doing?
Hey.
Anything new happened with you guys?
Nah, we keep things low key. All right. I made meatballs the other day, and I don't know if it was just work. What? You're listening to Danish rock. I don't think I've ever heard Danish rock. And I gotta look that up. God. I'm actually gonna have water because I feel like I'm running low on coffee, which is ridiculous. Stupid. Boom. Brandon says, I got no sugar added, ketchup too, and you're right, it tastes weird now. All right, I'm not the only one. No, because we cooked with it. Usually if you... Because when I make meatballs, I make like little mini meatloafs as well. So, like, you just pour a bunch of ketchup on it, and usually it kind of oozes around the side and kind of, you know, gets a good glaze on it. But last time we did it with no sugar, it was fine. This one, it was just like this weird congealed, cracked blob of ketchup goo. It was gross. All right, it literally ruined the meatballs. What? I had to dunk it in mashed potatoes to make it better. And butter. Just saying. Pauline's face when you said sometimes you're a bucket of... Oh, I missed that. Being sarcastic. Ugh. What? I also like the no salt one. I want to find a no salt, no sugar ketchup that actually... Because ketchup does not need all that sugar or salt in it. It really doesn't. I was listening to Nephew, but I think Volbeat is Danish in origin. All right. Oh. Trying to think what else there was. There was some other weird news that came out. Forget. I'm not keeping up on anything. Let me keep up a chat. I want coffee now. Damn it. No, man, I wasn't going to drink the coffee, but now I want to. Boom, boom. So did anybody figure out what Disney Gargoyles game is getting a remaster? Because they are mastering one of the Gargoyles games, but I'm not sure which one. No, they announced it during the Disney whatever they're calling it. What can I want to know? And Dawn needs to know if there's going to be any Nightmare Before Christmas DLC for whatever. What is that game called? Dreamlands or something? Dream Valley? Disney Dream Valley? I feel like that's what they better come out in like October or something. I think that's one of the only few reasons like a lot of spooky people still hold on to Disney stuff is because of Nightmare Before Christmas. They probably made so much money off of that. Clipped and added to Discord. Yeah, there you go. Thank you. I'm waiting to hear about the gargoyles thing. What gargoyles, dude? I also want to know when's the next Tenacious D album coming out? Because I know they're working on it. I'm just waiting for it. Sony announced NFTs without actually saying the word NFTs. Awesome. I'm being sarcastic, by the way. Yeah. There was that thing. They started a rewards program. What is it called? PlayStation Stars rewards program. Yeah, you can get like three-dimensional things and exclusive gifts. You mean NFTs? No, they're exclusive little things that only your account has, like an NFT. No, not an NFT. They're a reward. At least Starbucks was like, yeah, it's going to be a reward thing with NFTs. Bro. I don't know. I find it to be a little just whatever, you know. It is what it is, and people are going to try to use it any which way they can. But I don't know. The concept of NFT, dude. Even Megadeth is going to have NFTs. They're literally working on NFTs, and I'm like, for what? For what, dude? Dave, come on. Huh? Twitter is too politics heavy for my liking today, dude. When isn't it? You know when Twitter? Here's the cycle of Twitter. All right. During the morning, everyone's trying to be like good vibes. Then it's politics, and then at night, it's whatever entertainment has been shoved down the throat of the masses by marketing. That's what trends. Or sports, whenever a sports thing is happening. Okay, that's the Twitter cycle. You know, and occasionally a Nintendo or game announcement makes its way to the trending area. You know, and as other than that, it's really a toxic crap show. Like, okay, now is Elon actually going to buy Twitter? Because they approved the sale, but now I think Elon said he didn't want to because of whatever stipulations he wanted to be fulfilled, but weren't. You know, like how many accounts are real accounts, et cetera, et cetera. You know, I mean, come on, $44 billion. Come on. Who wouldn't approve that? I've heard from a lot of people that Nightmare Before Christmas is a Halloween movie, but then there's others say it's a Christmas movie. What do you think? It's a Christmas movie. Nightmare Before Christmas is a Christmas movie. The movie starts when Halloween is over. It's a Christmas season movie. Because quite literally, they just spend all the time talking about Christmas. Quite literally. It's not both. It's not. It literally, the movie opens at the end of Halloween. Another good year, Jack. Hey, you know, that kind of thing. Hey, it was so great. All right, let's start planning for next year. And Jack's like, but man, I'm just so bored of being a Pumpkin King. Shut up. You know? It's a Thanksgiving movie. It's an Easter movie. It's an all the holidays movies. Musk pulled out because he couldn't get access to personal account information like he wanted. At least that's what I heard. Yeah, but, you know, it's kind of all that stuff floating around is speculative at best. Yeah. But apparently, Elon had some choice words about the, Lord of the Rings series on Amazon. And then Neil Gaiman had some choice words because, you know, he actually read Lord of the Rings. Dude, Neil Gaiman's still awesome. I don't care what people say. I know people are like, well, he's kind of a lazy writer. Dude, Sandman was awesome. And dude, just, you know, hitting back at Elon. And we're like, well, if, you know, you read the books, then this is actually accurate. Don't. Have you guys read the sequel book, The Pumpkin Queen That Follows Sally? Nope. No, I knew that was coming out, but I was kind of like, meh, I'll wait for the movie. I'm not a big reader. Okay, here's the problem. I got heavy dyslexia. Okay, it's like a heavy cream, but with word jumbles. And it's reading a book. I tried reading a light novel the other day, right? And I'm just like, oh, but I need to read mangas because it's got pictures. Okay, I need my pictures. It breaks up the monotony of the text. Isn't Twitter suing Musk for the $44 billion anyways? Yeah, apparently it's supposed to be like if he bails out, they get $1 billion anyway or something. I don't know. Caused damage to their stock because when he announced the stock went up hard, but then he backed out, apparently it tanked. Well, I mean, that's kind of the way everything works. Oh, speculation about, a sale. Ooh, stocks shoot up. Oh, no, it didn't go through. Okay, it's going down. You know, it's just the way it is. Boom. Hello Boss episode came out, then it dominates Twitter. Yeah. I wouldn't even say it dominates Twitter. Sometimes it trends, sometimes it doesn't. Let's say less than more. But Twitter's cycle is become very predictable, and it's like, God, I really don't even want to be on the platform. It's just like I know people follow there, and I'm just like, all right, I guess I got to be here. But I don't do a lot of interacting there just because I don't want to get into the fray. You know, because I have that thing where I'll get foamy on people. You know what I'm saying? And I'll be able to shut them down, but it wouldn't even matter because they're just going to block me anyway. Because that's what Twitter is I'm going to yell my opinion and not have a constructive conversation about it to broaden my horizons. And if you disagree with me, I'm going to block you. Bro, it's not a place for fluid intellectual conversations, okay? For my personal tastes. You would get better conversations from Reddit, frankly. You really would. You know, and I would take Reddit, as toxic as Reddit can be, I would take Reddit over Twitter any day. You know? Because Reddit, you can find a subreddit where people are reasonable and they expect everyone there to be reasonable. And then you have other places where like, I'm an idiot, you know, the kind of places. A subreddit, you know, I'm a moron, you know. But, you know, I don't know, man. Twitter's its own. I feel if the internet had a hell, Twitter would be it, you know. YouTube is kind of like purgatory, especially if you're a smaller channel. I don't know. There's no really great place, you know, on the internet, and it's merely because people infest it. Block the people your friends block. Yeah, I wasn't aware block lists were a thing on Twitter until recently. Yeah, I'm only on Twitter to advertise my miniature painting, hoping to get some customers. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it's unfortunately. I think a lot of people on there are just like, oh, dude, look at this, you know. And then there's a lot of try-hard companies that try to make sure that their brand becomes a hashtag so it trends. And I'm like, oh, yeah, listen to audiobooks like radio plays without commercials. Nice. I was surprised to see Foamy post on Twitter's finally reasonable voice. Yeah. And then people complain about it because it doesn't agree with them. And that's the weird thing. Foamy is very, as a character, very middle of the road. Doesn't really take sides. He just takes a logical approach to things. People don't like that. You have to be on side A or side B. You know, that's it. If you don't agree with everything one side says, you must be on the other side and therefore evil. Yeah. I don't know. The world has never been black and white, so I don't know why people still think it is. Yeah, but people have a sides mentality. That's why sports is so popular. I like this side. I like that side. Let them fight. Fight, you know? And then your side wins, and then you're like, I'm better. My team is better. Your team isn't better. The players on that team are better than the other team, okay? That's what it is. You're not part of the team. You bought the merchandise and waved your hands in the stand, okay? You're not part of the team. Settle down. If you were part of the team, you'd get a paycheck, okay? Let's see. I like to see Foamy as chaotic good. I think he is, but I don't even think he's chaotic good. He's chaotic neutral. So he quite literally just is just. He's like, this is the right thing to do, and it's just like, you know, as far as logic goes, would that lean more towards good or neutral? Because it's driven by logic most of the time. But I mean, there is a sense of civility there, so I guess it would be good, right? Tribalism hasn't really done us good in the modern world. Yeah, I find that mentality just to be ridiculous, especially on Twitter. The whole concept of tribalism. This is my group. This is your group. And it's like, well, our groups can't get along, so we're going to, you know, separate ourselves. Wait, you want to separate people based on idealisms now? Well, yeah, we've been doing that forever. Well, shouldn't we stop that? No, because I don't agree with these people, but you might be able to learn from them. I don't want to. Because it hurts my brain. Block. I'm like, okay, this is the state of humanity. Team Foamy versus Team Pum'Kin guy. See, there is no teams. There are no teams. We all work in the same office. We don't get along. We don't, we don't hang out. And that's all. Nobody steals my sandwich except for Steve that took my fruit punch thinking it was blood. That's fine. I forgive him. Idiot. He thought it was blood. Moron. Yeah, but he kept drinking it anyway. He didn't take a sip and say like, oh, well, this isn't type O, so let me just put it back. No, he just kept drinking it. Fool. Let's see. Go. Slopez gifted a sub to Moobot. Moobot? Man. Well, at least the robot does their job. They do their job. Gifted sub. Hey. Thank you, Slopez. What's up? Boop, boop. I'm not a fan of sports. I used to play as a kid. Kid vitamin? What's a kid vitamin? Like smaller version of Flintstone vitamin. That was more to burn off excess sugar than enjoyment. Now that I'm older, I think sports are a regular display of idiots. I think sports is sports, you know? It's either good or bad. I worry about the players who are banging their heads against each other. Those are the ones I worry about. Dude, you couldn't pay me enough to get constant concussions every Sunday, okay? Oh, the bots will have gifted subs if I have anything to say about it. All the bots. But what if they become self-aware and start spamming our emotes and other channels? What, Pretzel Rocks just goes into another channel and they're like, you know, hype emote over and over again. What do you mean lag? That's you, Macabre Cat. You want to know why? I'm looking over here right now. 0.0 dropped frames. Pooh. Yeah. We got a new Wi-Fi router and everything. We plugged directly in, hardwire. We did speed tests before the thing. We changed servers. Everything that was a problem is not a problem anymore. We made it the best it could possibly be. 0.0 frames. That's going to be the whole thing. What's up? Good evening. Hey, CS, what's up? How's it going? I wish my candy was that happy. Well, stop eating it and take care of it. What? I figure if candy was sentient, you feel like they'd be on edge all the time, right? You know, like, oh my God, somebody's going to bite into me. Change servers. Can you do that in restaurants? Or they're too slow bringing your food to refill the drinks? You could, but I don't know if that's going to help the flavor of your food. Yeah, somebody might just be like, here's your drink, sir. I'm like, bro, wait, what are you doing, man? I can see the loogie. John's computer is going to go hold my beer right now. Yeah, we'll see. I know, hopefully it'll work. You know, we're trying to tweak things with her computer, but it's like, it's trying to do too much at once, honestly. Yeah. Because it's like an older computer, so there's like, you know, there's between the streaming and trying to play like a game that's intensive, it's a lot of work. It really is. So, you know, what are you gonna do about it? Boo, 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 boo. The sadness makes the food taste better. Yes. Oh God. I don't think I've ever done that actually, honestly. In a restaurant, like change servers. Be like, excuse me, can I get somebody else? Because you suck. That would be hilarious. Hold that thought. Now, I heard a weird bang, and I'm like, bro, what is that? No, it's just a cat doing cat things. What are you going to do? Now, there was something on their scratching post, and it fell over when the cat was like, bing, 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 bing. Let's see. I just had low-sodium tortilla chips and queso for lunch. Enjoying coffee now. That's a good idea. Hey, here's the thing. Well, queso's got sugar in it. So, dude, anytime you get chips, here, I'm going to start giving healthy food tips to people, because I'm not going to say I mastered healthy food eating, all right? However, no, it wasn't Dawn, surprisingly. No, she did whack her toe the other day. Didn't even know it. I hurt my toe. What happened? Why is it black? Oh, God. Let's see. No. Dude, if you're going to inevitably dip your chips in something, just get like a low salt chip. Because usually whatever you're dipping into, it has a lot of salt anyway. Like if you're using a salsa or you know, guacamole or something like that, it will literally cut out between, you know, you're looking at like 700 milligrams of sodium just from the chips. If you just get it like a low salt chip, you know, and those incremental little cutting of the corners that you can do that actually makes it good. Yeah. Yeah, Peeps sugar covered sugar. Yeah, that's kind of like pointless at that point. Yeah. For that, you just get natural marshmallows and dip them into sugar. What? Natural marshmallows aren't as sugary as you think they are. Yeah. What if dipping my dip into a bowl of liquid sodium and then cover it with MSG? Yeah. Oh. What about pico de gallo? That doesn't have a lot of salt in it, depending on how it's made. A good pico de gallo that's actually done well doesn't need to have a lot of salt. There's enough ingredients in there to give it a robust flavor without needing the salt. Because I got to tell you, I used to eat a lot of guacamole until I started making my own guacamole. Now I will only get one particular brand of guacamole or one particular, actually just the one thing. Yeah. Or I'll make it myself because it is like after making it myself and then eating like a prepackaged guacamole, I'm like, oh my God. It's like there's so much salt in there. It actually tastes bad to me because it's like my palate's adjusted, you know? And we say, I said that last week where I'm like, dude, it can kind of all start, with your palate. If you adjust it ever so slightly, all the bad foods that you really enjoyed will end up tasting like poison, which they probably are. And it's like, it's amazing how your palate can adjust to that. And then you will go out and seek better foods because they will taste better to you. So it's just kind of weird. It's a long process. I'm talking about like a year. So, incremental things will definitely help. Homemade is almost always better. Yeah, even if you're a bad cook. Yeah. And speaking of Peeps, am I the only one annoyed they released them for every holiday now instead of just Easter? Yeah, I got to tell you, no, it's the same thing. Dude, they're everywhere. They have Thanksgiving Peeps. Who wants to show up to a Thanksgiving dinner? Here's some Peeps shaped like almost turkeys, and just throwing them out on the table. It's like, what are you doing? I can see Halloween. Halloween's a big candy thing. Maybe even Valentine's Day, another big candy holiday. I don't need Christmas Peeps. It doesn't make any sense. Christmas is more of a candy cane kind of thing, At least for me. Does this aversion to salt extend to bacon? Cured meats inevitably have salt in them, but I generally don't eat bacon anymore because I find it to be too heavy on the palate. It's weird. Like my palate has changed that much where I'm like bacon. I'm like, oh God, there's so much salt in this. It's weird. I quite literally try to have as little salt as possible, and I enjoy food more. And it's quite literally healthier. Yeah. Because even the doctor's like, hey, your blood pressure isn't what it used to be. That's pretty good. Yeah. New follower, thank you. And I'm still eating salt, but it's in usual like toppings or whatever. So that kind of thing. Like if I make meatballs and they're like, okay, the recipe's like put a lot of salt and pepper on it and seasoning and stuff like that. Usually any kind of seasonings you use has salt in it. So why are you doubling down on the salt? You can always add salt later to your taste. And that's kind of the key. If you do like salty foods and you don't even realize it, make something without a lot of salt in it and you can just add it later if you really need it. And then, you can kind of pull back on how much you use and it'll be a little bit better. And it's incremental, so it won't taste terrible to you. It won't taste bland because your palate's still adjusting, and then you can just kind of work around it. Because I'm not sure if this is scientifically true. I feel like too much salt actually masks the flavor of a lot of foods. I'm talking about like prepackaged foods and stuff like that. But though it can enhance flavors of other things when used sparingly. So, I mean, I don't know what the culinary science is for that, but I'm the same way with salty food. Can't do bacon either. Yeah, there you go. Doc, nice. See, we got to change professional here. Even a doctor approved. Dr. Homicide. Hi, I'm Dr. Homicide, and I approved this message. Awesome.
Been thinking since Disney owns Star Wars, does that make Yoda a Disney princess?
I don't know. Here's the thing now. Let's put Disney to task. In 2021, how we shouldn't really be assigning genders to certain things. So technically, you know, if Yoda, identify as a princess, I do. You know, technically Disney would have to be like, all right, yo, here's your crown. You know, what if Yoda wants to be a princess? 2022, bro. Come on, Disney. Disney. They're not in chat. They never show up. I'm just saying. Flowy dresses. Break out into song, I must. No, Yoda, don't. Yeah, Leia's a Disney princess. Or does it have to denote royalty? Or can you just, because there was a whole cartoon about, you know, Lisa Simpson being a Disney princess now. You know? Now, does that quantify? Do they actually have to be of some kind of royal descent? You know? Or can you just make it up? So what are your thoughts on Breath of the Wild 2 getting a release date? What is it called? Tears of the Kingdom? Or something like that? I don't know. It's about time, I guess. I mean, people have been waiting a long time. Every time they do a Nintendo Direct, they're like, dude, please. I need something from Zelda. Please, just give me any information. And now people were like, yay. You know. So, I guess it's good. Yeah. According to Disney, it's about royalty. Gloves are born royalty. Without gloves are married to a royal. Oh, like a consort, I see. All right, that's good to know. Hey, you got gloves on there, you're royalty. We got to get you gloves. What? I mean, that's kind of like Yoda can go buy gloves, you know? I mean, just, gloves make me royalty, they do. But that'd be kind of funny. Mulan isn't of royal descent, but she's still included with the Disney princesses. What about, who's the one from Brave? I forget their name. No need for Zelda for me. I have Genshin. Oh, here we go. We're going to start a war now. What do you mean Genshin is just Zelda Breath of the Wild, but anime? Well, yeah. Merida. She's technically from Pixar. Oh, an import. What's that? I haven't seen Brave. Merida isn't a princess? Question? I know. So they are a princess. Merida is royal. Her father was a king. Oh, okay. Because I actually didn't see Brave. So, bum. I saw the trailer, and I was actually impressed with the animation for her hair. Because very bouncy. You know, looked like a shampoo ad.
100 days until retirement and have been celebrating for a while.
Nice. Make sure you make it to retirement. Don't celebrate too much. You know what I'm saying? I only got 100 days to retirement. You know what I'm saying? Come on. Retirement! What are you going to do? You going to do something fun after that? Funny fact, the Tears of the Kingdom trailer wasn't shown in the UK because of the time of mourning required by country for the death of the monarch. Really? They could have just labeled it Breath of the Wild 2. Go look up the title on Google, you know, if they wanted to be nice about it. My birthday's tomorrow, and I'm trying to get an arcade go to an arcade 3 hours away, but can't find a ride. What? Oh, it's your birthday tomorrow. Happy birthday tomorrow. May your travels to the arcade happen and be safe in every way possible. Bring extra quarters. I don't even think arcades take quarters anymore. I think you got to just shove bills in there if you're lucky. But now I think they just give you one of those prepaid cards. I haven't been to an arcade in forever, bro. What? They give you one of those little cards where you put money on it and then you just shove it in the machine? Yeah, currency distancing. That's what that is. Oh, look, I'll just put it on a card. It's not real money. No, I got to tell you, I was very conscious of how much a game cost when I was shoving the money in there. Like the actual physical money, you know? Oh, they got flat rate? Ooh, flat rate's pretty good. I like flat rate. Tiana from Princess and the Frog wasn't royalty either until she met the Frog Prince. Boo. See, so it just goes to show you, certain people will marry anybody as long as they make money, you know what I'm saying? Weird. The arcade I'm talking about uses cards with credits on them. Yeah, there's also a second card for save files. Really? Save files? You go back and you play again. Nice. The one in my city, I pay $10 and play all day. At least has all the old games. See, that's the arcade I need. $10 all day? Dude, they'd have to kick me out. Like, sir, we're closing. Oh, man, I'm playing Donkey Kong, man. I'm jumping over stuff. Get out. The lights are off. We're going to turn down these machines. Don't do it. Didn't my high score. One of my city. Oh, I'll cover that. I'm looking forward to Pokemon Scarlet and Tears of the Kingdom. Yeah. I think most people are. I think everybody is. Everybody. But hey, that's just me being pedantic. Pedantic. Happy birthday and happy retirement, guys. Yay. Slushy. Nice. Royal descent. Severdom just married into it. Yeah. Crown diggers. What? I can't say the other one, right? Save card on a cage machine. Used to be Neo Geo exclusive. Really? You know, Disney is a creative right when their TV shows have more passion and originality than their recent movie output. Well, I think they put more focus on the movies being acceptable to all regions, you know, just because, you know, bigger box office. TV, they can be like, we made, you know, a couple of $1,000 on this. It's fine. There's a great place in downtown Disney in Florida where they had video games on 5 levels and VR games too. It's called Disney Quest. Ooh, they should have trademarked that. Good vibes. I just found out today that C3. No! Come on! Really? Bro! Wow. Good vibes. Hey! Lead Bullet. Good vibes. Good vibes for your dad. Hey, they beat the other one. They can try to do this, all right? You get in there and you be like, you did this before. You're going to do it again. You get out there. You beat the crap out of this, all right? You do that. Because that's what has to happen. Boom. Yeah. Good vibe in it. Go, 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 go. Grab all the good vibes while you can. Go. Boom. Nah, man. Living is terrible. Hate it. Nah, something bad always happens, you know? I don't know. Hopefully things will be out there, be encouraging, be super supportive, and all that good stuff. Because that's what should happen. Keith Middleton, what? Stalked Prince William before they got together. Stalker. So it was like IRL royalty Yandere simulator, huh? That's a good meme to put up, right? I'm just going to get some coffee. Here we go. Aren't your legs hurt by now? The arcade I went to has all the games set to play, free play, so everyone plays for a set amount of time on the premises or all day pass. Nice. Thank you, everyone. It really does mean a lot. Yeah, you're welcome. All the sport. Yeah. Stuff happens, man. It's crazy. What if it is possible to inject good vibes into your bloodstream? I don't know. I don't know. It'd probably be in the same realm of medicine of being able to walk on sunshine. You know what I'm saying? So it's multiverse. I don't know. Got a new espresso machine. Hey, nice. There you go. Yablano. Espresso machines. Now you're going to be awake all day. No, man, espresso machines are dangerous. We ended up getting like the Mr. Coffee version because it was on sale. And I'm like, this could be real dangerous. Well, man, because I'll just be making those like lattes all day, man. Before I know it, I'll be like 800 pounds. I'll be like, bro, what happened? I think Milan was made a princess since the emperor bowed to her. That's all they had to do? Really? Weird customs.
Do you really think you should be having more caffeine?
Always.
Do you really think you should be asking me if I should have more caffeine?
Yes. Come on. Everybody have more caffeine if you can. Drove all the way across. Thank you. Drove all the way across town yesterday to get a new comics, but half of the ones I wanted weren't there due to delivery issues from the holiday last week. Oh, come on. Comics should not be held up due to holidays. They should just keep being like, nah, man, we got to get these comics out, man. Release date. Go, go, go. It was always cool, though, when they would show up for delivery and they'd open up the box of the comics and be like, no, we still got to organize these. I want this one. And be like, dude, stop touching the comics. We didn't get I want this one, too. And this one, what's that one? Is this one new? I'd be the annoying kid that always did that. Go.
Back when I lived on caffeine to survive, I would get 4 shots of espresso into my coffee every morning. I'm surprised my heart didn't explode.
Yeah, you're right. You know, especially back then, you know, you're going to have all the caffeine you want. I have the equivalent of probably like 4 espressos a day, I guess, as far as caffeine goes. I'm doing good. Disney is not very clear on what makes a princess a princess. Yeah, they're just like, whatever, right? Yeah, sure, it's a Disney princess. I think they're a Disney princess if it makes them money. I feel like that's the thing. Arcades take key cards now, yes. I miss arcade tokens. I love carrying my drink cup full of tokens and hearing the tokens jingle. Fond memories. Yeah. Arcades were what they used to be. Really look forward to new King Spawn. Such a good series so far. Yeah, I haven't read it. Dude, I haven't bought like a Spawn comic in forever. King Spawn. I'm gonna wait for the next movie to come out and renew my interest in Spawn, and then I'm gonna go look at stuff, and I'm gonna be that person. Yeah, man, I'm catching up. What is a princess? Somebody who can't do jack because they're royalty and they're stuck in a little box forever. Yeah. Who wants to be a princess? I'm old enough to have subscription to comics when I was a kid. They came in the mail in a plain brown paper sleeve. I always wanted to do that, but I always worried about the condition they would show up in. I'm not even joking. I'd be like, oh my God. Yeah. Because it would bother me if they got bent. Even as a little kid, I was particular. I was real particular. And I've told the story before. One of the worst comic atrocities in my entire life is your mom used to work at a bookstore, and when you were a little kid, you know, didn't have a babysitter, she literally brought you to work, okay? They sold comics, all right? Which was cool because you could read all the comics you wanted. It was awesome. However, at the end of the month, when they had to send back like unsold copies, instead of shipping back the entire comic, they had to rip off the cover, collect all the covers that they ripped off, and send those back as like, you know, to the distributors. These weren't sold. And then the rest of the comics got thrown in the trash. And I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God. I like saved every single one of them. I was like, no. I'm like, well, dude, we got to throw it. Doesn't even have a cover on it. It's like basically garbage. You got to recycle these things. And I'm like, no, I'm taking this home. No, taking it. I was so upset. And then it was like, as a little kid, I wanted to kind of like draw my own covers and kind of tape it on there. So it was like a complete comic. Yeah. It was ridiculous. I was just like, oh my God. They do the same with paperback books. The publisher doesn't want the book back. Just proof they were destroyed. Yeah. That's amazing to me. Oh, just prove that you've destroyed it. Wait, what? Why should I destroy this? Well, you know, if you want credit. I don't feel right destroying a book. All right, whatever. You don't get your money. The only comic I saw as a kid was Sonic Hedgehog's comics made by Archie that died around issue 291. Now IDW makes them. So yes, Disney basically makes a female and official Disney princess based on popularity, but if they have actual dates, they actually have dates when they enthrone her. That sounds very S&M-y. She's been enthroned. You know, it sounds weird. I was there when Jasmine became princess. Oh. They do the same process with Max too, really. Huh. This is one of the best stories I've heard in a long time. What? I know we told it a long time ago, but I don't know how many people remember it. But yeah, we used to just go like, dude, that's where we got all our Gru comics. We had the biggest collection of Gru comics, but none of them had covers. Gru the Wanderer by Sergio Aragonés. I forget how. I never was able to pronounce their last name. But excellent artist, did a lot of detailed work for a comic book. Very good. Yeah. Bump, 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 bump. Disney has overused the princess trope so much that the world has no real tangible meaning anymore. Eh. Well, that happens a lot in anime. There's always some kind of royalty, some kind of, princess, something, like it. I don't know why that's such a thing throughout all sorts of media. Save the princess. Why? They're royalty. They have guards. They got trained people supposedly protecting them at all times. But they got kidnapped, or now they're doing this thing, or... Bro, come on. 2022. Princess can handle herself. Let's see. Cheese dip and phrase. How many times did... that would be a drinking game. You go through all the Gru comics, and you have to take a drink anytime he says, I can plainly see that. And just... Go, what's up?
Well, I guess nobody wants these Superman #1 comics. Rip off the cover and throw it out.
Right? Yeah, dude, it was crazy. It was crazy. It hurt. That was like the first thing that hurt my heart as a little kid. I was like, oh. I felt so bad. I mean, in retrospect, I know they're just, mass-produced books and whatever, but I still, part of me is like, you shouldn't be doing this. Yeah. Now they need some bad enough dudes to rescue them. Yeah. We need people to rescue them. I always think it's a ploy. I think it's a ploy for every princess that is quote unquote kidnapped. They set up this scenario to just basically do a trial by fire to figure out who they're gonna, get with. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, it's basically the biggest simp wins. At that point. If somebody's willing to swim through lava, you got them by their danglies, Exactly. Oh, princess, you wouldn't believe what I did to get here. I crawled through thorns, and I surfed on lava, and I had to fight giant monsters and creatures and all this. I lost an arm, all for your love. Oh, well, I got this guy right where I want him. Yeah, sure, let's get married. You're going to die in like a week anyway. Yeah, quite literally. That's the way I feel like how that goes. Yeah. Let's see. I got called a boomer for about what? Being about paying mortgages instead of rent. Why? Here's the thing. Anyone will call you a boomer if they don't understand what you're talking about. That's how the internet is. You're a boomer because you're doing stuff I don't understand, old person. Dude, I'm like 3 years older than you. Boomer. Okay, whatever. You just live in your ageist little world then. I don't know. Apparently, everyone who would point at somebody and call them a boomer is all about equality. Yet when it comes to older people, they're just like, screw you, you're old. Oh, okay. So inherently, I think people are a little biased. It's just now they can choose which they... It's okay to be biased against old people. Why? No, it's not. If anything, it should be less. Rescue homeless comics. Take one home every day. Dude, I got so many comics from that bookstore. It was great. We've got test data with Peach and Zelda. They've got some weird stuff going on. Worse when you consider... Yeah, I mean, dude, Link is probably... They should have... During the video game awards, all right? During the video games awards, I would like to see... And the Simp Award goes to, the most pathetic creature who keeps just doing everything for the love of fill in the blank. I want them to get an award, And the award can be a big dunce cap or something. That you just put on top of that character and say, yeah, you're just an idiot. Yeah. Because it's like that trope in games, like, oh, the knight's got to go save this. This guy's got to save that. This person's got to do this. No, not doing it. They can handle themselves. Come on, bro. I mean, at this point, it's like, give me a break. Starbucks has decided to join NFTs. Yeah, we talked about that. Yeah, that's going to be fun, right? I got this really cool JPEG of a cup of coffee. It's got sprinkles on it. It's an NFT. Zelda, starting from her time as basically, and here she makes him come back from the dead every time. Yeah, isn't that crazy? Hey, Link, I know you need a break from all this crap that's been going on, but guess what? Rise, you must serve me once more. Oh, come on. Death doesn't even get to claim Link. That's messed up, right? Man, I was dead. I had a break. Oh, God. Back to the Zelda grind, you know? But not in a good way. The only NFTs I care for... yeah. There you go. I know what you meant. You got a new desktop yesterday, and I'm so enjoying the speed, even when running Photoshop. Yep. Dude, having a computer that can do more than what the old computer can do, boom, awesome. Helps productivity a lot. Nice. Bum. Coffee, go. Yeah, I'll get to the water eventually. I really think like Game Award shows should actually be a lot better than what they are. Okay, because here's the thing. The last, what was it? The Gamescom thing when
Look
they
at my jiggly butt.
gave
Jiggle,
out
jiggle,
awards.
jiggle.
All right, I'm gonna
Look
get
at
water.
Look at my jiggly butt.
Go.
Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. It's beautiful. Jiggle, jiggle.
I got hydrated. Thank you. Game Awards. I find them to be stupid at this point. I want characters to get, again, I'm going to Saints Row this. I want weird awards given out to characters. Most maimed character. Probably will go to somebody in, Callisto Protocol, right? You know, biggest simp. You know it's going to go to Link every year. Mario a close second. Those kind of awards. I don't want most wanted anticipated game. You don't give an award because people like your game. And it hasn't been released. It's stupid. That's like biggest hype. And the awards have just been bombastic and stupid. And somebody comes out and you're like, thank you. I really appreciate everybody really looking forward to this game that hasn't been released yet that I got an award for. I mean, is there anything more hollow and stupid than an award for most anticipated game? Shut up. God, it's so dumb. That really aggravates me. That's like, I look forward to a lot of things. I'm not going to give them an award because of it. Oh, can't wait for this to come out. Let's give them an award. Why? It could be a pile of garbage. Yeah, but we're happy they're making a thing. They don't get an award for that. That's like an award for doing your job, but not showing the results. Like, come on. Least anticipated game. Game that shouldn't have been made, and the award goes to, and it'll be like anime waifus versus virus on Steam, or some weird, stupid game like that. Because that's the way the Game Awards should be. And I feel like as the years have gone by, it's become more, corporate. Like, hey, look, this got an award because it's so hyped, Dude, that's stupid. Gaming should be kind of humorous, sarcastic, tongue-in-cheek kind of humor. Don't take yourself seriously. When you start becoming the Academy Awards, you might as well just cut off your toes and eat them one by one, okay? Because you don't got a leg to stand on anymore. Because then it becomes irrelevant garbage like movies and music have slowly become over the last couple of decades. Stop. There you go. Best breast physics in a game, People would actually make an effort now instead of toning it down. Just weird stuff like that. Or even if you don't want to glorify it, most bombastic breast physics in a game. Most inappropriate use of sliders in a game, Probably be like Rust, right? But, dude, it's kind of just, I would watch that award show all the time. And I think it would be hilarious if it was done right. But nobody likes to be called out. What are you saying? What's wrong with our physics? Dude, literally, if that was IRL, that person would be knocked unconscious by their own breasts. Okay? Come on. But there you go. Everything starts as movement, then business, then a scam. Yeah, pretty much. Dude, it's become ridiculous. And, you know, because most of you have been here for 7 years or so, you know? You remember what Twitch was back in the day, and you remember what events were like back in the day. And then they started getting more and more corporate, and then they got like more ad like Gamescom was just a series of ads to me. You know, there wasn't anything really, oh, here's a trailer. Oh, here's a trailer. What am I looking at? You know, and the award shows, the Game Awards, that's just a bunch of ads. It's not even awards. It's like the awards are shoehorned in between like 2 different ads, you know? Here's an exclusive. Oh, yeah, best game design, blah, 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 goes out. Here's an exclusive. And oh, my God, dude. You know, all these people that worked on this stuff is like, they're just getting lost in the shuffle for other games that are coming out. That they're just like, yeah, you came out with a game. Your time is done. There's a new hotness right around the corner. Go. Most anticipated game. Most game-like game that we've seen. Most anticipated word title for a game that hasn't even been worked on yet and doesn't have a studio, but people seem to be mildly excited about it because it got 3 retweets. You know, I want an award like that. You know, just saying. No one the difficulty slider for South Park. Fractured, but that one, yeah. Increasing the difficulty. Oh, that's right. Yeah, based on the character's tone. That was pretty like, yeah, dude, that's classic actually, and sadly, pretty realistic. I was really hoping before Breath of the Wild that there was going to be rebuilt because Answer got midnight founder of the gate. Result of some health issues. Yeah. Well, I mean, dude, come on. It's Nintendo. Still here. What's up? How's it going? Currently watching the event. They're having a short interviews after trailer 2. Oh, God, the interviews. And then there are events where I just show me the trailer. I don't care about the interview. I don't care about the interview. Just keep going. Yeah. What we're trying to do here, and here's a list of everything we're doing in the game with a bunch of footage, telling me about all the mechanics, spoiling all the mechanics, and what I can and can't do. I loved being able to just explore and discover game mechanics within a game that I knew nothing about, you know? But now I know everything about a game by the time it comes out, and I'm just like, I don't care. Oh, yeah, no, I know you get a grappling hook. You know, no, I know you could do this. Oh, I know you get mind powers. Oh, yeah, I know the talent tree. If you use this, you got that because, so, you know. And then before you even play it, you know what everything is, and then you're just going through the motions. You know, it's kind of like, for me, a game's worth is the ability to discover what you can and can't do. Yeah. Stick of Truth had hints of that. Play a thief and make it what? That's unusual. Yeah. That's pretty good. Ghostbusters 4v1 person came out this year, and Dan Aykroyd is in it. A plus for me. I don't think it came out yet. That's not out yet. That's Spirits Unleashed. I don't know if that's a plus. I mean, you know, Dan Aykroyd just popping up into Ghostbusters is kind of like that's his job at this point. Yeah, that and vodka. Yeah, it's been distilled using diamonds. What? They're not really diamonds. No, they're crystals. I mean, whatever. I think it was crystals, but whatever. Most overused and lazy programmer shortcuts to trick gamers into thinking they're playing a pseudo-retro game in format they don't know how to program it. There you go. Oh, man. What? I feel like there needs to be humor injected into gaming because I feel like it's become a very... All right, there's 2 different spheres of gaming. Well, maybe 3. You got your mature games, which is usually anime-based. Then you got your bombastic meme-type games. But then you got a lot of, like, super serious games and, you know, or artsy, that kind of thing, as far as tone goes. And I need humor. I need there to be humor in my games. I get so bored with just something's happening and we gotta stop it. You know, I need your help. Why? That's the game I want. I want somebody to just bust in the beginning of the game. We need your help. Some world catastrophe is about to happen, and only you can help us. I don't really want to, but you have to. It's your whole purpose of this game. I don't want to be in this game, but you don't understand. That's how all games are. You are the hero. Not today. I'm going to go get pizza. Then you just walk out and go get pizza. That's not a game. Something can happen on the way to getting pizza. Yeah. I've been replaying Sam and Max episodes. Yeah, Sam and Max is at least a little goofy. There's a couple of, what do you call it? There are some funny indie games. Like, Turnip Boy, Escape, Tax Evasion. That was kind of fun. There's Deadpool game. That's actually coming to Game Pass. The Deadpool game, the old one from 3 City. Yeah, that's going to be on a Game Pass. Nice. I can't save the world. My mom grounded me. See, that'd be a good thing. What? You go on your video game humor soapbox, and right as it starts, an Egg McMuffin ad from McDonald's starts. All right. There you go. What? Remember Egg McMuffins? Yeah, they used to be good. Dan Aykroyd and vodka. First time hearing this. He did the Crystal Skull vodka. Basically, I think he's co-owner of that. Look it up. Yeah. Did you play Portal 1 and 2? Yes, a long time ago. And then everyone was like, the cake is a lie. And I'm like, oh, God, I hate Portal now. Thanks. What? No, Portal was good, man. But, people grab onto one thing and it just becomes this meme. And I get so tired of memes because people don't know when to stop. It's like a running gag that stops being funny like 5 years ago. And you're like, okay, I get it. Viscera Fest might be goofy enough, and it's lots of purple in it. It's got purple. How about I'm going to stop this evil group, but only because they stole my stuff. There you go. Like, what was that Adventure Time game? Hey, Ice King, why did you steal our garbage? Or something like that. Yeah, it was just like a weird title. I need weird games like that. I want games to have titles like anime light novels. Like, so I went to the store and now I'm in another universe fighting witches, It's just something weird like that. I bought a taco and now Satan is trying to murder me. Just something like something bizarre. Burn down your house with lemons. Go.
I just wish Valve wasn't afraid of the number 3.
Yeah, well, I think devs realize that, so they're going on to make other things, like Back 4 Blood. Thanks for the follow. What's up? Thank you. Very janky but fun game is Deadpool. Hey, very janky but fun game is Deadpool. That's how that sounded in my head. It's got Yoda on the brain. Game title. I got married and regret it. Your mission is to get divorced. No, that's too close to IRL. No, to some weird. I mean, dude, it could be bombastic missions. You go food shopping and, whatever. There's a Lovecraftian horror in your cereal box. Make it weird. Make it just like, okay, and it's like you have to navigate the insides of a cereal box to get the hidden prize, which is, I don't know, some Lovecraftian tome that can, banish the eldritch horror from your box of corn pops. I mean, sure. This is off the top of my head. Come on. That's practically Postal. Yeah, pretty much. I had fun with Postal. I got to play Postal 4. Maybe I should do that. Because I bought that as soon as it went live because I'm like, I got to give these devs money because they're making something weird. All the world's beef jerky was vanished, and you have to figure out why aliens are...
When you have time, watch Kurt Vonnegut's speech on The Shape of Stories on YouTube.
That's work. Kurt Vonnegut? The Shape of Stories. Oh, I'm going to have to learn things and get somebody else's perspective on a matter. All right, write it down. Dude, yes, I need to get that. There you go, game idea. What? Lovecraft Love Life. They actually have a dating sim. There's a Lovecraftian dating sim that has tentacles in it. But it's actually safe for work, surprisingly. I forget the name of it, though. You got to look it up. Cthulhu are my pickers. I almost say what Cruelty Squad might be a good idea to check out. Ooh, Cruelty Squad. All right. Evo West is Demons in the Wild West. Looks good. Yeah, I've seen people play it. I was kind of like, meh. I've never liked Western type stuff. Very rarely do I like, yay, Western. Yeah. It's got to be silly, like Wild Wild West with Will Smith. Because it was just stupid. It was ridiculous. I married Cthulhu, and now I need to deal with cultists trying to beep my wife. Exactly. There you go. So, what? Like Link, he seems more motivated by being a good person instead of getting with Zelda. Hell, it's heavily implied that married Malin at the end of I can't even say that word today. Yeah, but I mean, Zelda's in their Zelda-y world. Well, Link, you know what I mean. Speaking of Lovecraft, have you ever heard of the new movie from Shudder called Glorious? It's about a Lovecraftian god stuck in a bathroom. Hey, that's pretty good. Those are the kind of movies I need, too. You know? I flushed the toilet, but something came back up, you know? That'd be a good horror movie, you know? Come on. I want to go to a cat cafe, and now I'm a cat in another world with a busty female warrior as my master. Hate when that happens. Don't they have like whatever anime title generators where you could just do? I should do that. I should literally write a. Shut up! It's my stream's still going. We're at the 2-hour mark, chat. No, but that would be good. Just get one of those anime title generators and literally write a short story based on whatever comes up. Yeah. So my waffle iron is now an attractive demon from the underworld, but will only make me muffins. There you go. Okay, write it. Go. There's an anime called Restaurant to Another World. Yeah. There's also, I think, Cafe to Another World. Is it restaurant or cafe? There's also, your closet is a portal to another, or rest stop for another world or something. It's like there's so many weird, bombastic little anime mangas that are just like, what? Maybe if someone could get the license, someone should do a game based on the Green Jello song Misadventure of Bleep Man. Yeah, sure, why not? Why don't you at Green Jello at that and be like, dude, just get some indie dev to do it. Come on. Yeah. Help, scissors are running towards me. See? The anime. The one I've seen episode is a restaurant. All right. Drugstore in another world. Drugstore in another world. See? There's a lot of in another world kind of things. Yeah. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Go. Oh, no, that was a thing. No, my eye got distracted. Thing just changed up there. You know what? I'm going to get water. Water. Oh, I actually got a good one. Hey, who wants to go with this? All right, because it'll be more modern. Something to the effect of, I coded a game, but instead summoned a demon. Like they basically coded a game, but accidentally put in the wrong things, and it made this like digital portal to open up, and it just like a demon came out. And if you want to go the anime route, yeah, it's a hot demon that's, you know, all jiggly and bouncy and just is so confused with everything, but really likes, I don't know, pancakes or something. Whatever. That would be good, because I think people would be like, oh my God. There you go. You're welcome. Toaster cannon, cooking baddies, breakfast at the same time. Bed Bath and Eldritch Horrors from Beyond. Dun, dun. Oh, on the topic of anime, hey, Nendoroid's doing a Foamy. Nendoroid. Yeah, they got all the cute faces and everything. It's not out yet. Where does he go? He's going from room to room. Bum, 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 bum. Where'll leave off? Super Dimensional, Creamy Future Cafe. Universal Bean Gardas Samurai. Sure. Help, I sent him a buxom demon from my computer, but she makes good pancakes. There you go. Ate a muffin, now I'm living with the second coming. Oh, God. Dude, this is just like, you can just come up with weird crap all day. Oh, God. What? It'll happen. Yeah. I feel like it's a good concept. All right. Bum, 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 bum. I think Dawn's yelling at her Disney game. Evil West is Demons in the Wild West. Devil May Cry looks good. Yeah, like I've seen it. Not my thing. Not my thing. Because I don't like the Wild West, even if it's got demons. Yeah. Cupcakes versus muffins. The sweet release of war. What? I don't know. What are you going to do? Bum, 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 bum. Let's see what it was. Now I work in the Lovecraft Made Cafe. Titles need to be longer than that. You only have like 7 words there. You need like 30 at least. Now I work in a Lovecraft Made Cafe and I'm underpaid, but that's okay because superheroes are my next customer. There you go. Shut up. That was good. Bump, 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 bump. Muffins are just cupcakes without frosting. No, I wouldn't call a bran muffin a cupcake without frosting. I would call that a cupcake that fell in dirt and is terrible. I don't like bran. For as much as I've adapted my palate to healthier things, bran muffins to me quite literally taste like somebody just dropped a muffin in dirt, rolled it up, rebaked it, and said, "Here, enjoy." You know, it's gross. There's a lot of cafe-based titles. Well, we got coffee on the brain. Boop, boop, boop. Bonsai, the cafe made for superheroes and villains. Yeah. I tried making raisin bread, but caused a second coming instead. And the bread also came out terrible. Yeah, I got the catch part of the PGC. Hey, what's up? Nazi Twilight, how's it going? How you doing? Hey. How long do light novels usually run? Like 100 and something pages, 200 pages? What is it? I feel like I should start churning out really weird light novels. Yeah. Help, I summoned a demon for world domination, but all he wants to do is garden. There you go. And then you can have a Pikmin crossover. Yeah. Nice. I drive a bus for cute girls in the tentacle demon world, but ran out of gas. There you go. See, now I just made it more interesting. You got no gas. You're hanging out on a bus. Starts getting a little too warm, you know? Let's see. 200, I think, what? Overload is about that much. All right, 200 pages. You can churn that out in, let's see. If you worked solid on it, 20 days. Editing and everything. There you go. Think we're joking? We can basically write, like, if we're in a good frame of mind, we can write out 10 to 30 pages a day. Like, if like, seriously, I'm not even joking. I would never be able to do that in school. I would never be, you got a 20-page report due over the weekend. You got plenty of time to do this. It's not due for another month. I'll never be able to get it done. If it's something I want to do, dude, what do you need, 30 pages? Brrr, boom. Yeah, I could do that. I think let's round it up a month. Technically, if I focused on it, I can come out with 12 to 13 books a year. Easy. What? I'd probably have to have somebody proofread it for all the dyslexia issues. Yeah, but... These titles sound like a mouthful to say for games with simple premises. Yeah, but that's... I mean, you know, what are you going to do? Makes it sound interesting. In the tradition of Bubblegum Crisis, in Tank Dominion Police comes the Baloney Aspirin Crew. Baloney Aspirin Crew. Sliced bread. Corners cut off. I hate dyslexia. That's the only thing that really holds me back from being able to write quicker, you know? That and my typing skills are atrocious, you know? You're lucky if I can get 20 words a minute. But I'll just keep going. I'll work all hours. If you really want to see an absurdly long title for an anime, check out the full title of Summertime High School, A Young Man's Notes. If I want to see an absurdly long title, I'll get a Fiona Apple album. Look it up. Oh, God. But I finally found a way to get you Discord. Hey, there you go. Nice. Simple premises require you to make the large breast gesture, though. Yeah, pretty much. I feel like that sells a lot of stuff these days. I don't know why. Let's see. Boom, boom. Yeah. Dawn types really quickly. And I wouldn't even be able to do like speech to text because I feel like it's going to mess up some words. And I feel like an idiot talking to myself just trying to narrate a book. Oh, yeah, and this person went out to this thing, and then that thing over there happened and stuff like that. And, you know, I wouldn't be as verbose as if I was typing. Yeah. Pretty sure that's just hardwired in. Yeah. Barista in another world to bring the flavor of coffee to everyone. Little that he knows the coffee he makes is his weapon to vanquish evil. On Tuesdays. There's got to be limitations. Yeah. And then it could be like that anime protagonist who's really upset. Oh, if only this happened on Tuesday, I'd be able to vanquish them. Everybody hold them off for another 24 hours. Like, wait, what? I'm glad this didn't happen on a Wednesday. We'd have to wait a whole week. Not sure. Just don't think about type. Take yourself out of the equation. Let your hands do the work. Yeah. Every once in a while, I'll get into that mode of just like, oh, I'm actually typing. And then you think that you're typing, and then you're like, blah, blah, you know. So it's like, it's got to be muscle memory at some point. Yeah. I can touch type, and it's a useful skill to learning to type faster, but turning on text-to-speech helps you know when you screw up fast. Yeah. It's weird because when I type something out, like if I'm working on a story, I will have to envision. I like envisioning things as I'm typing because then I'm like, it's creating pictures in my head as I'm doing things. And then if I feel like I'm using the wrong word, then the picture is kind of inadequate. If I'm just talking, I'm basically not thinking about pictures. I'm just like, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, if that makes any sense. No, I don't think anyone's going to want to read that. That's Rochi's like, Jermaine explains the complete works of her self-journey, feminism, self-doubt, and how to live with an evil squirrel. Foamy is not evil. He's just honest, which is what people don't like about him. Bro, you're being too honest. You gotta, there's a reason white lies exist. You know? Nothing wrong with telling a little lie. No, there is. You're an awful person. Get better. Wait, no, don't say that. I think I remember typing competitions in the 5th grade, but now I move really quickly. I can type 60 to 65 words a minute with my eyes shut. Nice. Yeah, that's the dyslexic brain. We think in images better than plain words. Yep. Sucks. But sometimes if you get a good image in your head, then it's like all the more detail to describe, you know. But I don't want to get all Stephen King on it where I'm describing a room for 38 pages, you know. You know, and the walls was whatever. What is this? This is barely a green yellow. This is a green yellow. Olive? A light olive. The walls were light olive, slightly worn about the edges near the windows, and the windows panes slowly degraded over time, unwashed, unkempt. The janitor must have been off for quite some time. Looking through the windows is like peering through a cataract. Outside, blurry, foggy. You know, and so on and so on. Yeah. Foamy is more jaded and cynical than evil. Yeah. Foamy's a realist. People don't like that. He's being realistic. Stop him. Taking over the world with infallible logic. I don't think he wants the world. You can't take over a world with logic if the world itself is illogical. Yeah. I mean, quite literally. I feel bad for every world leader on the planet who has to deal with the cretins that are basically they're trying to help. You know, it's a no-win situation in every way. Boom, boom. Also compete with other kids to see where to get the highest grade level of reading comprehension. You got 12th grade, and I got college level. Nice. I used to skim stuff, even for like reading comprehension, and it's in retrospect, it was pretty impressive because I would skim through a lot of stuff, but I would still pull out the main information, and people would be like, dude, you read this whole book? I'm like, yeah. I kind of skimmed it. Well, you can't just skim it and get all the, you want to ask me something? Yeah, what happened to blah, blah, blah? I'm like, oh, yeah, well, they died here after they did that and then blah, 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 blah. And then the widower was really upset about it. And then, they took that knife and they'd be like, dude, I thought you said you skimmed it. Yeah, I did. What? People get upset about that. No, people hate when you take shortcuts and still get the answer right. Kind of like math, show your work. No, this is the answer. You got to show your work. Why? This is correct, right? Yeah, but I don't know how you got there. Well, that's not my fault. No? Sounds like a you problem. You figure out how I got there. I know how I got there. World leaders, What? No, it's not. No, it really isn't political. It's just basically everybody who's trying to control stuff and move things along. It's a hard time. I gave up trying to help humanity. Screw you. Give me bagels. Pretty much. See, Foamy is what George Carlin would be on the internet. If only. Oh, if only George Carlin was alive today. Dude, that would be so good. I feel like he'd be able to get away with more, too, than the squirrel can, for some reason. I used to take teachers off because he used to, using pen for math. I don't know. I never had a problem with the writing utensil I used. People weren't like, you got to use a pen. I was just like, whatever, dude, this is what I got. You want me to use a pen? Give me a pen. I got so much crap because I did my math in my head. Yeah. That's why I never did well in math. I mean, I could do math to a certain extent. I'm not like super calculus, trig, kind of, all that other stuff. But I can do your important daily math. And just the few times I did something and they're like, show your work. And I'm like, dude, why? You're making this more complex than it needs to be. And then I started really hating math because I'm just like, dude, you're making me do this again because and it's already done right. It's like repainting a wall that's already perfect. Stupid. Yeah. Humanity is like a herd of cats squabbling with each other. Yeah. I'd love to hear what George Carlin would have to say about the state of the world today. I think he would give up. He'd be like, well, I mean, that album, You Are All Diseased, is actually more poignant now. You're all diseased. I would actually, that would have been a fun thing to do, is stand-up comedy. Wait till you get older and grizzled and your voice is all messed up. Then go out and do a Netflix original. If Netflix is still around at that point. I was bad at it in class, but for programming, I just have to get it right and explain it to the computer. Then I'm done. Yeah, let the computer figure it out, damn it. I can do simple math, multiplications, but division is impossible for me. A simple division I'm pretty good at, Imagine a George Carlin VTuber career. That would be pretty good. Well, Steve could do that. He's kind of cynical. Pretty observational. Safe to say that Foamy may have influenced my sense of wit and ability to criticize myself. That's good. I feel every person on the planet should have a healthy criticism of themselves. And I do say healthy, not destructive. Because you could sit around and be like, I hate myself. Blah. You could do that all day because it's easy. But constructive criticism is like, yeah, you know what? Maybe I should do a little bit more of this. I think that would work. I'd be a better person for it, A lot of people like to wallow in self-pity and then be like, man, my life. Well, you can fix that, How? Well, you could probably just do this and this. Oh, that's work. Oh, God. Pattern recognition gives me a sense for if the answer is right or not. Then I investigate. Yeah. Germs. Where did a sudden fear of germs come from? I don't feel that bit aged well because now because now there is a sudden fear of germs. But as a comedian, you can't plan for worldwide You know? Water. I got a water. Water your pumpkins. Mediocre water. I give that water a 3.5 out of 5. This is not stand up. Is this stand up? I don't know. Stand up, you have pre-written bits, and you're kind of doing this. Is more of like improv. What's up? Other than microscopic germs, but they can't get me in here, can they? Nope, not in the digital world. You're fine. We all feel what we don't understand. Sometimes you fear it, even if you understand it. Hey, I understand what happens when I get hit by a car. That's why I fear it. Tended to be destructive to myself as a teen, but I think I'm ironing those wrinkles out. Yeah, it kind of depends on your upbringing, too. Because, you know, depending on the environment you're in, you either have outside influences really beating you down and, you know, giving you complexes and stuff like that. Or you're just, you know, painfully aware of what might be construed as like a self issue and you want to make it better, but you can't, blah, blah, blah. You know, you just got to work at it, you know. It's always an Hey, self-improvement is always an uphill struggle. That's why a lot of people don't do it, because it's freaking work. Nobody likes doing work. Everyone's lazy, so they just sit and wallow. Don't wallow. George Carlin, we're on YouTube. Every young person would go, who is this old guy? I feel like most of his work would have gotten banned by today's standards, you know? Because, you know, George Carlin was more logical than he was funny, at least in his later career, and people don't like that. People do not like logical, because logic generally goes against at least one or two of their own perceptions of things, and therefore they take offense of it. And modern sensibilities now is, going back to earlier, is if you disagree with me, you must be that type of person, so I'm going to block you. So there's no, you know, humor should be, at least for me, should be, you know, expanding the mind a bit so we all become a little bit better and learn to laugh at ourselves. But nobody can laugh at themselves because they take themselves too seriously, because they have egos the size of zeppelins. But much like zeppelins, oh, the humanity, you know. I need that motivation today. Yes, Pirate Queen, do it. You know, bum bum bum. Hey, we work on ourselves every bit, every day, a little bit, tiny bit, incremental, small steps. You know, tiny little things you can do to better yourself. You know, maybe not shove somebody down a flight of stairs. See, that makes two people's days better. So, if only our egos were indeed Hindenburgs. Well, they kind of are. Dude, you ever shadow the ego of somebody who has a really fragile one? Dude, it is the the humanity. They basically burst into flames and have a tantrum while falling to the ground. What's up?
Carlin had to go through clean Hollywood comedy, edgy hippie college comedy, and old man giving ignored advice comedy. And tons of YouTubers get mind blown just with his last 10 years of HBO specials.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, people are like, you know, people react to George Carlin comedy. Yeah, people are like, oh, how could they say that? Yeah. But then they would totally agree with other things as long as it was in line with what they said, you know. Yeah. Oh, he's bashing this political party. I agree with that. Yeah, this guy's smart, you know. I was like, okay, dude. It's just validating your own perception and therefore your own ego. So, you know what? That makes your opinion on a matter basically irrelevant, because you just want to be in an echo chamber of like-minded people who are all just saying, yep. It's like a whole room of nodders emotes. I don't know if anyone's got a nodder emote. There's a, yep. Yep. Are there any DVDs or Blu-rays of George Carlin comedy returns? Yes, there's actually a whole collection. And most of them are, I think, on Amazon Prime. You're hungry. Yeah, we're all hungry, Panda. Well, Sniffles. What's up? What's up? Trevor, what's up? How's it going? I would disagree a bit. Anyone who had a half a brain would love Carlin. It would just be cultists who would be raging, and they're a loud minority. Yeah, but that's the entire internet. That's what I've been learning about the internet is a lot of rational people aren't on it. Quite literally, you know? It's because I keep searching, you know? And it's really difficult to find, like, if you're going to sit, like, IRL with somebody and just, you know, have a conversation with people, like, okay, we got this chat room here, right? Everybody's pretty reasonable, right? You know, but I mean, my God, like trying to have a conversation on Twitter or Reddit or Facebook or, oh my God, like any of these platforms, it's almost impossible. It is almost impossible. You know? And this is why I like doing this, because I can actually have a conversation with people, you know, and it gets just so tedious. It's like the internet's an entire minefield of irrationality, and I'm just like, I don't feel like I want to go on the field and start dancing around, you know? The internet was made to make us more intelligent, but it ended up making us doing the opposite. Yeah. Well, I mean, everyone had high hopes for the internet. Oh, it's the wealth of knowledge, humanity's knowledge accessible to everybody all the time. Yeah, and nobody reads it. They just make up their own conclusions, which are totally wrong, and disseminate that information, and here we are. Whatever. We got lazier. I mean, how lazy is it to just do a Google search when you want to validate something? Oh, is this thing really true? Oh, it's not. Wow. First result. Well, no, first result after the ad. Yeah. It connects us together, and we learn just how dumb we are. I feel like it's connected us together, but we've realized that people are terrible, and therefore we hate people, and people hate us. You know? Like, that's the whole thing. It's just like everybody realized humanity sucks, and now it's just like everyone's thrashing around angry about it, yet nobody wants to take the steps to be a better person. You know? And my God, I got to tell you, one of my pet peeves now is everybody complaining about casting choices in things, you know, whether it's Sandman, Lord of the Rings, and all this other crap. I'm just like, dude, so you're really worried about like accurate representations in fictional comedy. At this point, I don't even care. Like, I'm just like, dude, everybody get over yourselves, get over your weird biases and all this other crap. It's lazy. What it is, honestly. It is. It's very lazy. You know, and I feel like people that have those kind of perceptions of everything are just so disconnected with reality, society, and their own mental, I guess, stability that they're just like, whatever, everything. Blah. It's like, whatever. It's like I'd like things to work a certain way. They don't. I'm just like, whatever. Because I don't get invested in it. People just literally are launching headlong into all this other crap, and they're just like, I'm taking this so seriously. Why? I don't know. 200 edits in the past year. Right. Yeah. Go.
Zombies are everywhere. Run.
The zombies. Yeah, there's that too. Hey, zombies. Everywhere. Zombies. Thank you. If Superman is not played by a Kryptonian, I will be offended. Yeah, but it's like it's all ridiculous. And it kind of just ruins everything for everybody. Gypsy, thank you for the prime sub. Boom, boom, boom. Yes, thank you. What? Got prime sub. Prime sub. I'm curious. If Foamy likes us as a fan, why not drag him in the stream so he can have a chat with us? Foamy doesn't like people. I don't know. If you consider yourself people, you might be in trouble. Because I guarantee you, Foamy would probably have an issue with something. Because that's his thing, you know? Even if something is almost perfect, it's like you could be better. You know, that kind of thing. Zombies. People looking into their phones, shambling about town. Yeah. It is a thing, but they don't need to be an exact match for the casting. They're good enough to make... Well, the thing that really bothered me was like... Okay, going back to Sandman, the casting for Death, everyone was just so upset about it because it wasn't like, the accurate portrayal in a comic. I'm like, all right, one, it's a comic. Who cares? Two, does it really matter? Let's see what happens. And God, just like, and for people to have the gall and nerve and just the obnoxious inherent behavior and just attitude to actually tweet people that you're blah, 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 quite literally just being biased jerks, merely because they're in a part that they've never even seen them perform yet, right? And I'm like, okay, all right, let's watch this. Because I was like, oh my God, it's kind of a tall order. It's a tall order. And whatever issues aside, tones aside, it's like a lot of people have expectations of how this character is going to be portrayed. Even I did. And I'm like, all right, let's watch this. All right. I watched it. I thought it was awesome. Because here's the thing about the character Death in Sandman, right? The character is supposed to be a very sympathetic, in a way, character to humans who are basically on their way out. And in my mind, right, I always thought of Death as a character is somebody you would hope to be there when you're passing on. And that is the way I felt about that performance. I would be glad to have that person there on my way out. And that's a good performance. That's what that character should have been, and that's what that actor did. That's what basically I walked away with. So, yay! Applause all around. But everyone else is like, I'm not watching this show because blah, blah, blah. Bro, you didn't even give it a chance. You didn't even give it a chance. And that's the thing, and that's sad. Because in this day and age, that crap shouldn't even be an issue in your brain. And I don't know why everyone's got preconceived about notions about everything, but things have changed so much, between, especially in fictional content, between the reboots, recasting, all this other stuff. It shouldn't even matter. You should just be able to go into saying, all right, let's see if this is going to be good or not. That's it. So, I don't know. People just really got to get over themselves and all these weird little hang-ups they have. And I feel like all these hang-ups they have when it comes to, I want to say casting decisions. I feel that that's so internal because they're not concerned about the lore of something. They see something and they're like, I'm not familiar with this. This is making me angry or whatever it is. Or I feel threatened, whatever. It's a terrible display of their own fragile ego, as it is. And just the closed-mindedness of an individual who is so concerned about whatever. Like, okay, even in Star Wars when, what's their face? Rey. They were going to be a Jedi. Ooh, they're a super powerful Jedi. And everyone was like, oh, what? And everyone, before it even came out, when they thought, Finn. No scripts were leaked, and they thought Finn was going to be a Jedi. And everyone's like, what? And I'm like, dude, you haven't even seen the movie. You don't even know where this is going. Shut the hell up. And it's so tedious hearing all this toxicity and all this crap. And for everybody out there who wonders why there's that, whatever you want to call it, woke or what's that term? I don't know. What's the term they use? Whatever casting. Well, okay, colorblind casting. You want to know why they're pushing that so much? Is because they kind of have to. Because people are just such a bunch of biased schmucks at times that it's just like, you know what, screw your complaints, all right? We're all humans. We're playing fictional characters. Here you go. Shut the hell up. You either watch it or you don't. If you don't because of whatever reasons, then fine, that's on you. But it's getting just bombastic and stupid, And it really aggravates me. It really does, because I feel like we're missing out on so much that we can learn from each other merely because we're stuck in this archaic kind of like, they look different than us kind of mentality. And it's like, dude, just shut the hell up. You peel away everyone's skin. They're pretty much the same underneath. What? Horror movies taught me that. Damn it. This is why horror movies are important. Let's see. But anyway. Apparently someone made a live action Ariel using AI online. See? That's kind of thing. That's the kind of thing. Oh, can't see it.
I know I'm late on the subject, but happy 21 years, Jim.
Thank you, Whiskey Gamer. Appreciate 21 years. Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate. Really. So somebody used AI to, I guess, lighten up the Ariel character in the trailer. I mean, get on a watch list if you're doing something like that. My God. But that's not what the character's supposed to be. Shut up. You know? The movie's either going to, no pun intended, sink or swim. You know? Whatever. You know, let the box office decide whether it's bad or not. I never forgot what. It's funnier when death isn't what you expect. Yeah, exactly. Didn't know about the show. I might watch it. What, Sandman? It was good. To be fair, movies like Dragon Ball Evolution kind of deserve to hate. Well, you know, there is the Western versions of Eastern IPs, like when they try to make Western versions of Japanese animes and stuff, they sometimes do not work. But I don't know, is that the acting or the casting or just Western culture not getting the Eastern culture aspect of things? Let's see. There's even in the old comics where death can change your appearance. Yeah, if you're death and you can change your appearance, like, what the hell? You want to be the same thing every day? Nope. Literally craps on the source material. Yeah, but the source material's made up. You know what I'm saying? Like, it literally is made up. Everyone's worried about source material. And I get that. Believe me, I get it. But you got to keep in the back of your mind, it's all just fictional, made up crap. It really is. But the source material! Like, literally, as soon as they put their pen to paper, fiction. I'm making this up as I go along. Yeah, a bunch of little people grab a ring and throw it into fire because reasons. Like, dude, it's all made up crap. You know, and people just put such importance on it. You know? I don't know. Maybe that's if people, and this is coming from me. Okay, here. For people who define their life and the importance of fictional content, okay, we do a lot of fictional content. I barely define myself by it because I'm like, it's not the real world. You know, it's not the real world. I'm not going to, you know, the squirrel being a ranting, I guess, to other people, toxic kind of thing. Dude, we don't carry that crap into the real world. Are you kidding me? It's funny because it's fictional. That's why, you know, but, you know, like applying it to real world stuff. And that's the thing with acting and whatever. I'm not going to hold fictional content to real world standards, and I don't think real world standards should be holding IRL parameters and constraining fictional content. You know, it's all just, we're all playing with toys in a sandbox when it comes to creativity. So who cares? You know? No, but people take stuff way too seriously. And I considering the state of things, I don't know why. You know, there's so many more important things to be working on. Yeah, the live-action animes. Yeah, live-action animes are always kind of depends. They replace her face and hair completely to make her look like a cartoony... Really? Exclaiming they can fix the entire movie once it's out. Okay, good. That's what you need. You need biased CGI people now running around. We're going to fix the film. Wait, what? I would say the actor needs to be more expressive by comparison to the cartoon, but, I mean, it's a cartoon. You can only be so expressive by cartoon standards as a human. God. Source material should be important. You can't just say it's fiction. It's fiction. I can say it's fiction because it is. Source material is fiction. If they're getting that material from IRL stuff, okay, you're doing a story about samurais. Okay, you're doing a story about samurais at a particular time in a particular area where a particular group of people within that were based on this story. Then okay, that's IRL research that is being used for fictional content. Okay, fine, that I get. But in most cases, you know, the concept of source material, here's the thing, the people who work on it don't even care. The people who created it don't even care. They don't. They're just like, yeah, whatever, retcon it. Let's go. You know, they don't care. Multiverses destroyed everything when it comes to source material. It doesn't matter. None of it matters. None of it matters. Just hold on. Just say that in your head for a second. When it comes to fictional content, none of it matters. All right? You should have this a little bit of weight lifted off your shoulders. Like, I can just enjoy this now. You know? Like, you know, you go watch a Marvel thing and there's a different cast member in there. Fictional content doesn't care. It doesn't matter. You know? As far as I'm concerned, it's a weight lifted off my head. Because I used to be that person when they would change things in comic books back in the day. I'd be like, but wait, Wolverine is this person, not that person. What's going on? Spider-Man can't do that. What is this all of a sudden? You know? And it was just, I used to get aggravated about it. And then I'm just like, well, it's a comic book. You know, it's just the story's evolving. I feel like there should be certain parameters you don't want to go past to make it stupid and bombastic. But yo, there is a Spider-Ham comic, okay? That was like a weird thing back in the day, Spider-Ham. And you know what? That made it into the multiverse. And you know what? It made the multiverse a little bit better, right? The Spider-Verse movie? Yeah. And you're just like, why did they make a Spider-Ham? This is dumb. This is stupid. This doesn't make any sense. What is happening to the Spider-Man world? Yeah, Spider-Verse. You know? Dude, it's just silly, bombastic, but the story's still good. Because it's fiction, and you can go in any direction you want. Yeah?
The most successful Japanese to Western production was The Seven Samurai that was turned into The Magnificent Seven as a Western remake.
Yeah, see there, here you go. That's actually a decent example. Yeah? Hey, we're gonna Americanize this. We gotta make it West and guns. Pew pew. Example doesn't work. You're not doing a story about samurais. You were doing an adaptation of something. It matters to many. Well, if it matters to many, then fine. They can sit around and throw tantrums about it, but I just generally don't care. And I feel like less people should put importance on it because it is fictional entertainment. It's fictional entertainment. That's the thing. That's the thing, you know? If you're doing a documentary about something and you're just misrepresenting facts and, you know, changing how people look and everything, and you're trying to do an accurate documentary, that's when it matters. That's when source material matters, you know? But generally, anything for me, okay, and this is my opinion, fine. If everybody wants to be a stickler about source material, go for it. I don't care. It gives you something to do, I guess. Personally, I got more important things to do than dwell on what's happening in the Star Wars verse. I like to complain about it because I'm like, dude, come on, what'd you do to Skywalker there? You know? He's literally just like, I wasn't happy with what they did with Star Wars. You know, I was like, oh my God, this is terrible. This is just awful. You know, but you know what? I generally don't care. I don't care. I can make an observation and be like, in my opinion, this is dreadful, but I can't lose sleep over it. I can't, you know, because it's all pointless fluff that inevitably goes away, falls into the public domain, gets twisted, warped by either bizarre fans or people who just grab it when it hits the public domain anyway. It doesn't matter. Everything ends up just poof. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It's good. You got to get zen about it, you know? Everything. I would say like the version of whatever it is you like, and if they change it and mess it up, don't worry about it. Yeah? Like, I mean, that's kind of like the thing. Who here still likes Mario but hated the Super Mario Brothers movie? Hi. I'm never going to watch that Mario movie again. Ever. The one with Bob Hoskins and stuff like that. You know? I'm sure there's been Pokemon missteps that you're like, oh God, I can't believe they did that. But you still like it. You know? Let's see. Stop watching new Star Wars movie. Too much money put into crappy directing and bad actors. Yeah, it was kind of terrible. I mean, it was just... And unfortunately, I felt like the characters that could have shined in that series, like Finn, just got pushed into the back, and it was just like, yeah, whatever with Finn. Yeah, I know, a very important redeeming story, but who cares? You know? And then I was like, dude, what happened to Finn? He was just like at the end going, whatever, Star Wars. You know, it was stupid. Because everyone started working about, what's his face? Oh, God, the Oscar Isaac character. I can't even remember his name. Wow, that's forgettable. That sucks. Disney just oversaturated Star Wars. Yeah, I mean, I think the same thing, but you know what? Mandalorian was good. Mandalorian was decent. You know, I would say that's a good addition to the Star Wars universe. You know, does it stick with the source material? Hey, I don't know, because I don't care. You know, hey, same thing with like what is it, Halo series. People are like, it's not sticking with the source material. What are they doing? You know, and I'm like, yeah. Wasn't my well, I didn't even bother watching it because I don't care. You know, but I know people are upset about it, and if you're a fan of Halo, you probably don't like it. You know, for people who aren't fans of Halo, they may like it as a not considering it as a Halo thing. But you know, whatever. It's like to each their own. But you know, for me personally, I can't get worked up about it. And it would be nice if, I guess, the internet collectively wasn't so obsessive about certain things. Yeah. But Star Wars is still the animated short series from Cartoon Network. Which one was that? I mean, Clone Wars? Or are we talking about the one where they had like all the little anime type things? That was good, but lost interest a bit before it came out. Yeah. There was a movie? Yeah. Stuff on Mandalorian was good. Yeah, that's the thing. And I think even people who dislike Star Wars, hi, right here. Dude, I got to tell you, I did not like the prequels. I have not liked anything Star Wars basically until The Mandalorian. And I wouldn't say I'm sitting there going, oh, wow, Baby Yoda, I'm a big fan, because that got a little obnoxious too. I didn't like anything since, I guess, when the hell did Phantom Menace come out? What was it, 99? I haven't liked anything Star Wars since 99, okay? So, you know, getting The Mandalorian was like a refreshing, like, oh my God, finally, somebody made a Star Wars story I could stomach. You know, I was fine with it. A couple episodes I could skip past because they're unnecessary, but, you know, I found them entertaining for me within that universe. Do I care about Star Wars, you know, Jedi, Luke Skywalker, which we should be moving away from at this point, for the love of God. You know, Skywalker had to run.
Welcome to our new house.
Hey, what's up?
Keep your feet off the table.
Vero, got gifted a sub. CS, thank you. Hey, hey. I know. Yeah. But I don't know, for anybody here who's older, who's been in like watching content a lot, and Star Wars is an excellent example. It's always an excellent example to go back to. You know, you've seen how it's changed from even its original release to the special editions, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, to what it is now. And it's either hit or miss. You're either going to like it or you're going to be like, oh God, turn this off. You know, and that's kind of the thing. You're familiar with the universe. You kind of visit it every once in a while, and it's fine. They should have made a series out of the Dark Empire. I'm just saying. That was an awesome Dark Horse series comic. Oh, my God. Wish they did something with that. But Book of Boba Fett and Obi-Wan series could do without. Yeah, I mean, Obi-Wan series, you know what? Just find a YouTube video that has, like, all the Darth Vader scenes. Yeah, because that basically is all you're going to really want to watch from that. You know? And those scenes were decent scenes. I wouldn't look at those scenes and be like, they're terrible. I would say they're not like the source material. Oh, whatever. They were entertaining. All right. Yeah, I know you don't like Star Wars. But it is what it is. So, you know, I don't know. Just get the condensed version at this point if you don't want to invest the time. They could have used Fett's Vet for book Lost Opportunity. The one thing I can't believe is the change of the Sandman show is that the way they've changed John Constantine. Well, yes, Joanna Constantine is an ancestor of John Constantine in the comics, but in the show, not only the ancestor John existed in the past, but in the present day, instead of John, there's another Joanna. It's dumb change. Yeah, that is kind of a wonky kind of thing. And they pronounced it Constantine, not Constantine. It's Constantine to me. Yeah, so yeah, I don't care. It does sound weird when I hear it. It's Constantine. But yeah, I mean, I guess aside from that, you know, it's still pretty decent series. Star Wars and Harry Potter are just drawn out hero monolith cycles. I mean, not to be religious. Yeah, I mean, yeah, pretty much. Well, all those great stories are basically, you know, like individual, you know, kind of downtrodden becomes the hero kind of thing. You know, tragedy, etc. You know, it's basically a very cliched hero template, you know. But it is what it is. Yeah, and Harry Potter. Harry Potter's another thing. Who cared about the whatever secrets of whatever, but you know, may not like Harry Potter or vice versa. Because all the people who liked Harry Potter just didn't get invested in the secrets of whatever, Fantastic Beasts, and all that other stuff. Like I saw the first one, I was like, you know, and I just kind of like whatever. But then I kind of lost interest in Harry Potter after like the third movie too. So, Constant Time. Plus fight with Yuzan Vong was a good setup for Han's kids going evil. Hey, I think I could use it first, and I won't go corrupt. And goes evil. Ah. Bump, 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 bump. Holding out hope for the Acolyte series. Yeah, it could work. I don't know. Again, it's like everything that gets pushed out now, it's, for me personally, again, I generally don't care about source material anymore because I know it's, at this point for all things, especially if it has a long lineage, it's a loose set of guidelines that are constantly adaptable by whoever has the money to adapt them. So I try to just go into a show enjoying it and not being like, but Thor's not supposed to do that, or but Spider-Man don't do that. Luke Skywalker don't do that. Well, Yoda wasn't that tall, you know, whatever. It's like, I just try to enjoy stuff at this point, because if I get angry about everything I watch, I'm never going to watch anything. Yeah. Bum, bum, bum. Let's see. This is why I like detective fiction. There's a known template. Yeah, but templates are adjustable. Yeah. That's the whole thing. I find there's bigger dangers in using a template than not using a template. You know, because if you're using a template, you're like, well, okay, this has to happen because this happens. This character must be this way because of these reasons. And then you use this, and then for that, you're getting into an AI algorithm, which is inevitably going to be predictable and boring. Yeah. Like, say you have detective fiction, but the detective really isn't a detective. They're actually such a bad detective that they cheated on their detective exam or whatever, but somehow managed to get, you know, certified. You know, they're a private eye going around. They can't even load a gun. They're so inept or whatever. You know, the car only has like 3 working wheels, and the other one's like a spare donut that kind of makes the car a little lopsided. You know, that kind of thing. Weird template like that. Not very templatey, you know? And he talks in a high pitch, you know? So when he does the Nor thing, it was a dark day, and it was raining outside, and she walked into the office. She was kind of tall, and, you know, she had a smoky look about her. She sat down in my office, you know, lit up a cigarette, and I said, "Lady, there's a no smoking sign." And I proceeded to throw her out the window. The end. You know, that kind of thing. See, breaks the template, makes it funny. That's what I need. I need to constantly break templates. It's good. There's a reason why it's called breaking the mold, okay? Because you want to do something a little bit better. Like I wrote a detective fiction for class. He solved a crime that he didn't mean to solve. Hey, there you go. It's like a clumsy Columbo. Stroker and Who playing off Starsky and Hutch. Very low budget version. Yeah, there you go. Like an Inspector Clouseau. There you go. Inspector Clouseau was good because he broke a lot of templates. Yeah. But then it in and of itself became a template. So, Spider, what's up? How's it going? Thank you. Mold isn't appreciated anyway. I hate mold, especially on my food. Bump bump. What I mean is, in detective fictions, there's definable acts which looks like a cliff. Oh, okay. If you do exactly what the fans want, someone is going to be unsatisfied. Yeah, just roll with it. You know, have fun with it. What? Again, I like to have fun with things because it's just like, life is too short to be dwelling on nonsense at certain times, so I want the nonsense to be entertaining. Did you hear Amazon finally giving up on trying to suppress the negative reviews for the Rings of Power? All right, now here's the thing. Why are these reviews negative? You know? Because everyone that I've known that's actually watched it said it was pretty good. Yeah. So I'm just like, why are these comments all negative? It's kind of like when something gets review bombed on Steam. You're like, okay, why? Well, they don't have, you know, Chinese language support. So, like, a group of people from China just, review bombed it because they're angry. I'm like, wait, that doesn't make any sense. And that doesn't make it a bad thing. It's just not there yet. It's just interesting. What? Chat, each genre has an expected cycle, and you can trace these patterns and cycles all the way back to the oldest known stories. Unless you mess up the story. What? Break the template. That's the whole thing. Be zany, weird. Detective noir, where somebody walks into the building, you just throw them out the window immediately. And then you're yelling out the window saying, I did it! I threw them out the window! I'm the detective! I solved my own problems! There was a crime, I committed it! There you go, I'm a really good detective. That's the end of the story. People are like, dude, what the hell was that? That wasn't even a story. You literally murdered somebody and then confessed to it. Yeah, but you weren't expecting it. No, I wasn't expecting it. Yes, because it wasn't the template. The Rings of Power look pretty decent. Let's see. I appreciate when creators go outside templates too. As I get older, I find most things I watch, I can already see plot twists coming. Yeah, and that's the other thing. The older you get and the more things you've watched, the more you realize, oh, I know what's happening. And then you get really old and then you're like, who's that guy again? Well, why did they do that? Oh, how are they related to them? I don't understand. Oh, he's an evil twin. Oh, wow, I didn't see that coming. Yeah, but that comes when the brain degrades. Then you could probably enjoy it then. Yeah, you're just bothering everybody else around you, though. Let's see. I did a noir for a class that was written from the villain's point of view. There you go. TV tropes ruined my life. There you go. TV tropes improved my life. Yeah. Bum, 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 bum. Let me get some... it's barely coffee. I'm going to try it, though. Okay, that's over. The coffee's over, man. That happens so often. I can walk past the show playing.
Do you really think you should be having more
It's already
caffeine?
over.
Do
Done.
you really think you should be asking me if I should have more caffeine?
Yes. Thank you. What? I had more caffeine. That happens so often. I was walk past the show, not having ever seen it, and I can figure out where the plot is going in a few seconds. Yeah, it's kind of sad too, right? We're just like, oh yeah, that's gonna be a thing. This is why I don't watch a lot of current horror movies now, because I'm like, okay, yeah, I know it's either gonna be this thing or that person's the murderer. You're like, oh, okay. So yeah, I need something out of left field. I need something strange and weird where it just totally takes you by surprise. Excellent new product idea. Barely coffee. Do you like your coffee very watered down? That's barely coffee? Like water. That's kind of dirty looking. With a couple of drops of caffeine? We got a product for you. Barely coffee. Getting really annoyed by these Twitch ads trying to sell me things I'm not interested in. Yeah, I feel like they just throw darts out the window hoping to hit somebody. Dude, I mean, how many makeup commercials do I need to see? Look at me. Look at me. Dude, with all these blemishes, you think I'm using makeup? Come on, Twitch. Come on. A lot of time watching a show or a movie, I look for clues in the background versus watching the main story. Yeah, if the main story is that's predictable, you're just like, all right, yeah, let me look at the shelves. Oh, look, they got these old plates from the 50s. Yeah. What kills me is when you watch the first 5 minutes of a procedural, not counting the intro, and I can almost always pick out the bad guy because in TV, it's usually the third guy they talk to. Yeah. Or it's that new cast person that you just, they just showed up one day. They're working in the office all of a sudden, in the mailroom. Yeah, they're quiet, kind of nice, but, always keep to themselves. Yeah, that's not a trope or anything. Let's see. Got a new employee for our workplace. It's Skeleton. His name is Boney Bob. I bought him an Employee of the Month badge. Really? Come on. I don't know. That's it. Wrapping up. God, we've been on for 3 hours. How did it even happen? How did that happen, chat? All right. Been on for 3 hours. Who got paid the most that isn't a main character? Who got paid the most that wasn't a main character? I don't know. Probably a co-star. Let's see. Matt RX later. Thanks for being here. Kind of like the old Star Trek shows on away missions. The unknown within a red shirt was a dead man. Oh, everyone knew. Yeah, red shirts. Can't get the playroom to work. No. Sakura, yeah. Just probably going to start late, but hope you have a good day. I'll wait. I'll wait. We're in the Sakura waiting room. I need that old school Wii music when you're on the main menu. What? 3 hours in climbing. For the TV crime show, same idea as the new guy. It's who's the celebrity this week? Yeah, right. The celebrity this week. Special CSI Miami. Special guest Don Knotts. Plays a serial killer who kills everyone, including the main cast. And then looks around, confused and wild-like, as if he didn't know what happened. Wait, what? I would watch that, see? We had an intellectual conversation and had fun. That's the best way of having fun. Yeah. Hirochi, thank you.
1 year.
Wow.
Thank you.
Thank you for 1 year. Thank you, Fox. I appreciate it. Thank you. The one red shirt lived. The dude who did the Dos Equis beer commercial. Didn't Scotty have a red shirt? Wasn't Scotty like the red shirt? Gilbert Godfrey, the guy who stabs people in the toilet. There you go. Munchkin killer. Do. Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. And what's happening on Twitter? Why do you even look at Twitter? Like, why? Why bother? You know? Yes, he was the immortal red shirt. Yeah, see? So, not everyone in a red shirt dies. You know, Scotty didn't. There you go. He wasn't a red shirt, though. He wore the colors, but he was an engineer. Yes, I know. We're like 3 hours late for our class. Just saying. We're going to be in trouble. Let's see. Scotty equals the red shirt who lived. Engineering and security, oddly. That's weird. You figure security would have a better chance of living, right? You know? Properly trained and all that. Oh, makes no sense at all. Is Gilbert Godfrey still alive? Or did he die? I think he died, right? Or didn't he not? I need answers. Starfleet, we've got like 3 uniform colors. You're going to have to share. You imagine? In the future, there will only be, like 3 different ones. He died this year. He did die. That's right. Yeah. Okay. I knew it was something like that. But I wasn't sure if it was a Mandela effect, where I was like, you know, it'll be the Godfrey effect. 'Cause I was going to say they should put him in a Star Wars movie as like a villain. He died early this year. No. April 12th, 2022. Crazy. I don't know why that was like a blip in my head, because I'm sure we talked about it, and I was like, no, and I like completely forgot. I keep thinking he's alive. I don't know why. It's weird. Trek RPG player tried to take advantage of this. He strapped warheads to his red shirts. For the first time, people would be afraid to shoot one. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. The main character to randomly die in a show, Tasha Yar. Then later, the actress decides, hey, I like money. Okay, you're a daughter now. What, really? Wow. They could still deepfake him. Deepfake! He was born and died in New York. Well, he could afford to. That's really difficult to do. I'm going to tell you, it is really difficult to be born in New York and be able to afford to live there your entire life and die there. You know? Just saying. You got to be making some decent money. Sort of first modern movie when they gave what's-his-face the red uniform and started laughing my butt off. What? When I mentioned red shirts being fated to die, my dad claimed I was wrong and that he knew what he was talking about because he was a Star Trek fan. Red shirts never die. How many red shirts statistically died in Star Trek? Because I heard it wasn't as many as people thought. So we shall see. Red shirts in a room of Stormtrooper. Red shirt guy never dies. Pretty much. Gilbert died. He would have made one hell of a Ferengi. Yeah, that would have been good too. Came in muted. Why? 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 Burp. 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 The one time? What? I still like to maintain that the bad shooting was intentional in episode 4. Maybe they never rescinded the shoot to miss order. Okay. Oh, yeah, you got to post that clip that you did with Steve. God, when he was talking about Order 66 and Jedi just being stupid. I'm not going to spoil it. Some of you already were there when it happened, but... go!
Original Star Trek series. Of the 55 crew members killed in the series, 24 were wearing red shirts,
Wow.
compared to 15 who had unconfirmed shirt colors, 9 in gold shirts, and 7 in blue shirts.
Wow. So it is statistically red shirts. Oof. That's like half. That's insane. Wow. Uhura was a red shirt. Oh, yeah, that's right. Well, it's skirt. Does that count? Red skirt. It's weird that they had skirts back then. You know, because you figure they were in the future, you wouldn't need skirts. Or everybody would be wearing them because it'd be like super airy. Discord, question mark? There is one. It does exist. Aren't red shirt security. And engineers, apparently. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, why are stormtroopers such terrible shots? Is that because they were all clones at one point? No, but they're supposed to be quite literally basically cloned based on a super accurate, you know, fighting machine kind of thing. Starfleet kilts would be funny. Yeah. Men also were wearing them. There was kind of a funny bit when, what's his name? Who was the Klingon in Star Trek Next Generation? Where he didn't want to wear the dress at that point. And then, what's his face? Riker was just like, dude, that's kind of like a little sexist, you know? And he's like, this is not the warrior's garb or whatever it is. Let's see. Worf. There you go. Worf mentality. Oh, God. Clones of clones of clones. Yeah, eventually they just degrade and they're like, I can't aim. Pew! 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 Yeah. At that point, if their aim was so bad, would you even want to give them a gun? I mean, I feel like that would be a hazard to everybody. You know how much friendly fire must happen? Clones didn't have the training and life experience of Jango Fett. Yeah, I get that, but you know, whatever. This is what you want, man. You know, life experience super important. You know. In Star Trek, it is canon that men and women wore skirts and pants freely. Oh, so they do whatever they want. Oh, there you go. So what? You want to? Hey, where's the fan art with Spock wearing a skirt? Go. Or is that highly illogical? Meh. I figured it would be more airy, right? You know, just floating around. Go.
The clone were great shot due to life training, but when the Empire took over, they hired conscripts and very low on training.
The Empire. Just take everybody and make them stormtroopers. You want to train them? No.
In Star Wars lore, the clone soldiers were just part of the prequel trilogy. Lots of those died in the Senate to Empire era. In the original and newer trilogies, most stormtroopers were conscripts from invaded/liberated
planets. Yeah, that's where you get people like Finn. Finn's like, dude, I don't want to do this. I don't want to be a stormtrooper. I'm out, bro. Empire sucks, you know. Dun, dun, dun. Thank you. What am I going to do with that? Hey, train your soldiers or it's just not going to work for you. After the first, 3 stormtroopers were not clones? Yeah, we got that. They're all just dumb recruits. Django's DNA degraded. Boo. 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 DNA degradation. Imagine one of the world's greatest warriors wearing a kilt. Ha! See what you did there. Or the costume designer, it was gold, command, red, operations, engineers, communication, security, blue, support, medical. Wow, so red were just like, red shirts were just engineers, communications, and security. So basically, everyone else, with the exception of medical and command, it was like, yeah, whatever. Yeah, but Spock was blue. He wasn't medical, right? Yeah, what was his thing? Why did he wear blue? Or is he just like, I like the color blue? Like, that's the thing. He wasn't medical at all. He was pinching people's necks. I think he sent more people to the infirmary than most. Django's helmet had corrective filters, and they didn't tell him that. What? Oh. Sciences. Oh, sciences. Okay, so medical would be sciences. Okay, I get it. You're a science officer. I'm the science officer. Oh, that's logical. Okay. Thank you. There's support. I guess. Weird. All right. Star Trek. Yeah, when's that next Star Trek movie coming out? Hey, there's another thing. Hey, how many people got upset about the Star Trek movies when they came out? Were they bad? I remember the first one being all right. The shirt color code didn't go into effect until later in the Next Generation series. Oh, yeah, because somebody was probably like, dude, what about the lore? I don't know why everyone's wearing red shirts and blue shirts and stuff like that. Everything should be uniformed. And we're like, oh, God, here we go. The faux Treks movies. Cardi B donated a bunch of her money to her old school. I don't know. Congratulations on the new tax write-off. I mean, what am I going to do with that? If I was a school, I'd be like, no, thank you. I've seen what you do. I'm being glib. They helping out education. That's all right. Hey, I would like to give money to my old school, but guess what? It got tore down. Yay! Boom, 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 boom. Space Ghost. What? Hey, Boo, remember that Space Trek when your show got canceled? Don't. Part of me wants to play the Star Trek point and clicks that actually have the voice actors in them. They came out in like the early 90s. Like Leonard Nimoy, William Shatner, Bones. God, and y'all said their name last week too, and I completely forgot. Kelly? I was right? DeForest Kelly? Yeah, okay. I'm going with that. Dun, dun, dun. Especially the Easter egg joke about terms of service nods. Yeah, right. Never want to see my old high school again. You hated that school so much that they put scrolls to destroy it. That cannot be confirmed. Whatever happened to Quentin Tarantino's Star Trek? Dude, do you think they're going to let Quentin Tarantino make a Star Trek movie? Come on. What? I think you'd be able to do one. It's just nobody's going to like his angle on it. You know? I would probably enjoy it. I would enjoy it. I would like to see him do a Star Wars movie, actually. Yeah. That's it. Hawkstar, how's it going? How you doing? I'll just saw a post from George Sakai. Yeah, that guy's always posting stuff. The gym was full of asbestos. Yeah. Consider it industrial snow. Imagine some nice bloody what? Yeah. Can you imagine that? I think it'd be kind of interesting now. I feel like Star Wars would probably be a better fit for Quentin Tarantino because he can get into one of those, vile dens of scum and villainy or whatever, and just go to town with it. Quentin Tarantino doing a Star Wars series based on like really terrible bounty hunters. I think it would work exceedingly well. But I don't think Disney's going to want to take that chance. Really? They were using Taz from Looney Tunes as their mascot. Really? Wow. Come on, schools. Jeez. Tarantino supposedly backed out because he wanted to do an R-rated Star Trek and Paramount refused. Well, yeah, big surprise. You think Disney's going to want an R-rated, Star Wars? Hey, we're going to take these lightsabers and we're going to right up the butt, And be like, wait, no, you can't do that. Yeah, but it'll be shocking. I'm Quentin Tarantino. That's what I do. No. Her notably would go barefoot. What? Was it her barefoot most of the time? No, they had shoes. There's a new Hellboy book based on one of its characters, which is a little girl. Okay. They need to get that third Hellboy movie out. Ron Perlman. They need to do that. No, for regards to the female lead Tarantino movies. Oh, okay. Oh, all right. Yeah, okay. See what you do there. Bunch of bounty hunters having a meal at Cantina. There you go. Yeah, they just sit around talking about the food. And then stuff goes down. Boots. Oh, yeah, I remember those boots. Those were nice boots. The new lightsabers don't seem to be as dangerous as the old ones where you could, accidentally cut your limbs off. You got to be able to cut off a limb. I'm just saying. Didn't Ron retire from acting? I don't think he did. I think he was in something relatively recently. What is called that book? What? Castle Full of what? I don't know. Hey, Pumpkin Guy. Hope you're having a great Wednesday. Yes, Loaf. So far. So far, so good. Though I've been on for 3.5 hours. Oh, God. Let me see. Let me see where that goes. We got a little bit of time, I suppose. All right. Bum, bum, bum. What? Your apartment has no hot water? Yeah, okay, that sucks. I know, that sucks, man. Star Wars pop culture discussion, Cantina. Some performers' new song and so on. Here you go. You need onions, but I don't want to go to the store. People are weird. People are weird in your stores? What are they just like, hey, what are you doing? Buying onions today? Oh, what are you gonna make? Something with onions in it? Like, I don't know, define weird. Are they picking their nose, flicking their boogers into the sky, and then trying to catch them in their mouth? Like, define weird. Even the makeup, Ron Perlman is getting kind of old to do Hellboy. He's just like, yep. I live in Oklahoma. People open carry. People are weird. Oh. Well, I know. Just don't make anyone angry. Hey, Slycora's now on. Hey. Nice. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. I don't know. I guess now's a good time. If you got something to say, do it now. Because we can wrap up and send it on over to Slycora, who's doing things I don't know what. But they usually
tried turning it on and off again.
Always. That's what I had to do yesterday. And we only dropped 16 frames this stream, which is still at a 0.0% of dropped frames. 16%. 16. 16. Only 16 frames, chat. Only 16.
Thanks for the stream, PG.
Hey.
Hope you have a great rest of your week and see you Sunday.
Yeah.
Jim Love.
Steve might be on tomorrow, but we're not quite sure. We'll see what happens. We'll see how we're feeling. That kind of thing. Open carry is one thing. It's when you get someone who thinks it's the Old West that things get strange here in Oklahoma. What, did you have a shootout in the dairy section where it's just like, I need that coffee creamer. I was here first. Draw. I mean, like, what happens in Oklahoma? It's coffee creamer. You guys can share it. I think Oklahoma would have milled out by now. Well, I think anyone who's doing open carry is probably anti that, so. Have a great evening, everyone. See you Sunday, unless Steve has a surprise visit. Here you go, Pam. We shall see. All right. Bum, 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 bum. All right, where's my outro music? We're going. One last word, jiggle, jiggle. What? No. Bump, bump. And we go. Yay. Ooh. Almost broke something. Almost broke something, chat. All right, so it is that time. We're gonna wrap it up. Dude, three and a half hours. That's a little bombastic for me, but we had a good conversation about stuff. You know? The moral of today is don't take things too seriously. You know, especially fictional content. Have fun with it. You'll appreciate it more if you don't have that weight of, I guess, fictional accuracy weighing you down. Yeah, it is what it is. But, I don't know. Enjoy stuff. Try to have fun. I'm going to search for a cupcake at some point this week. Still need a cupcake. Everybody, be well, stay safe, do something fun. Cupcakes. Go.
This is the way the world ends. This is the way the world ends. This is the way the world ends. Not with a bang.